No.
Okay. And we are live. What's up, everybody? We got a bunch of randos in here. We got myself, we got Alfie, we got Jamie, we got Christopher, we got Daniel, and we have some new people with us. Oh, Jern just joined. So we're gonna have our new people introduce themselves. Tim, are you going to unmute, darling, or are you going to stay muted? Because if you are, I'm gonna kick you. Not talking? All right. Eject. Bye. All right, SWAT, how about you?
All right. You can call me Euclid. I'm here to spread, I don't know. Think of something you like. There you go.
That's awesome. Think of something you like and I'll spread it.
I like this guy. I like this guy. Really.
Yeah,
Unless it's communism. That failed the first time. I mean...
Hey, it's Mark.
Hey, Mark, what's up?
Hi, Mark.
I'm hard.
I'm hard. All right, we got... Oh, same. We got Jordan. What's up, Jordan? Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Chris?
So Jordan is somebody we've all come across, all of us, who's like this spurgy little vegan kid. And we were like, come on, come hang out with us. Come talk to us. And he's like, don't you fucking get it? That's what I am. I am a fucking spurg and I'm all about veganism. Is there anything else
Which is
about you?
Which is the most respect he got from me, because if you can at least admit that, then yeah, I can respect that.
Yeah, straight up. What else do you do, peeps?
Is he talking?
I don't know.
Hello.
Staying quiet and protest.
So you said there was a description. What's the description? I didn't see it.
What? What are you talking about?
Didn't you say that there was a description to like the subject of the stream?
No, I said the link for the chat is in the description because I didn't know where we were going to start. I'm like, yo, let's get a bunch of random people in here and let's just try and have a conversation and see how that goes.
Pretty sure we can talk about what
Let's
happened.
start with politics and religion. Oh, wait, no. That's the two you're not supposed to talk about, isn't it? Yeah.
Enter the Kumite.
Who is Enter the Kumite?
Hey guys, my buddy invited me in. I just wanted to chat a little bit, see what was going on.
Yeah, who are you? What's your name?
My name's Joey, but I just got invited by my pal, and I just wanted to see what you guys were up to today.
Oh, we're just chilling out, having a hangout.
Hanging out with random people and seeing how it goes. Oh,
Yeah.
Jordan.
Oh, Peep left. What a surprise.
Okay.
What are
Maybe
you talking about?
We'll see if he comes back. Maybe he was having technical issues.
Intimidating.
Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, there he is. There's
Yeah,
Jordan. Jordan, your camera's on. You don't want that on. There he is.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey!
Okay, now we can hear you.
All right, because I didn't close out Discord on my phone, so it wasn't working.
Oh, yeah, that happens. Yeah, it
I do
happens
that.
to me all the time.
All right, well, what's going on?
All right, so we were just getting Enter the Kumite to tell us about himself a little bit. He's like, I just want to see what was going on.
Which is
Well,
cool.
if you guys want to know a little bit more about me, I just started lifting weights. My traps are bursting at the seams.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, my quads are exploding.
Wow.
Yep. I'm eating a lot of protein, and my nutrition is spot on. So if you guys
Wow.
ask me questions about that, feel free to shoot.
What is your view on veganism?
No, I don't care about veganism. I eat a lot of meat. I don't respect
Oh.
veganism.
Oh,
Oh. We got an opposite here.
Actually, Euclid agrees. I don't like. I am not vegan. But
Oh, you're not
I
vegan
don't
either?
care if you're vegan or not. We can all be happy people together.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's true.
I agree with
Mostly
that.
vodka.
do you have a reaction
Mostly
to that,
vodka.
Jordan?
Yeah, I'm done with that too.
Does Jordan have a reaction? I'm waiting for him to spurg. I want it.
He might not. He might
I
not.
crave it, Jordan.
I mean, I can discuss it with that guy. He doesn't seem too bright. We can talk about it.
Okay, I mean, I don't know why you had to attack me. I was just kind of floating my views.
No, I just don't like your voice. You sound stupid.
Oh my!
Oh, God.
You know what I'm picking up is low testosterone from this guy, and I think
And you know what? And you know what? I'll admit it. I'll admit it.
a lot of these guys get very sensitive when they don't have enough testosterone. So I forgive you before you even ask.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Would you like to have like a discussion or what?
Go ahead, fruitcake.
Oh my God. Who is this guy?
Weird.
I like the ninja guy.
Oh God.
Well, but how would you guys? Okay, you guys are on total ends of the spectrum. So, how exactly would you discuss this whole issue of veganism? Because obviously, you think being a carnist is fucking stupid, Jordan, and you think that being a vegan is stupid, and you don't respect it. Joey, I believe you said that was your name, right?
Yeah, that's right. I was kind of shooting from the hip on that, but I will actually debate you if you want.
Really? Whoa.
Well, can
Sure.
I join in on this debate?
Yeah, man.
Of course.
Of course. Go for it.
So, I guess the first thing I'll ask you guys, the two people who wanted to talk, do you guys like believe in basic human rights, like right to life and right to freedom?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, I guess.
I guess.
Okay.
I love
Yeah.
this man. By the way, let's team up on this because they're going to come at us from every angle, brother.
Yeah,
I
and
got
it's-
your back. Let's go. Here. Wait, before we do anything, I must have motivation.
Oh yeah. Drink it up.
I now have motivation.
Cheers! I'm
What a
having a
show.
beer with you.
What a show.
Oh, bleed. Okay, I messed up. I was also playing War Thunder with one hand. So, let's try to do this. Bleed. Okay, not kill my crew. I know G-Force is bad.
What?
Okay. I am doing aerial combat in War Thunder. Oh, please, I don't want to crash. Yeah. Oh, well, Soviet plane is dead now, much like Soviet nation.
Oh my God.
This is the most robust defensive carnism I've ever had.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Someone has to defend it.
Go, veganism, go. You're saying, okay, so Jordan asks, you guys believe in basic human rights and basic human freedoms, yes?
Yeah.
That's not as popular over in Russia, but yes, here in America, I do believe in that.
Actually, yes, I do believe basic human rights and basic things should be accomplished because it's one of the most important things at the end of the day is your freedom of choice. And I won.
Okay, so do you think that those freedoms extend to animals that we generally eat?
Yes,
I do not.
Okay, and why do you think that?
because I breed animal. Then
Yo,
it's
I just
my
got back. What
property.
happened? What's going on?
Oh, Jordan, come on, dude. We've been starting this discussion and you haven't even been here.
I know there was just a bunch of worthless nothingness being talked about, so I left. But
Oh my god.
yeah. So if you believe in
I
basic
have
human
to
rights,
agree.
my position on veganism like logically extends from that belief, right? And just to spite Tristan, I'll go straight into name the trait, just to spite that balding fucking loser. Yeah. So implicit in the belief that it's okay to stab animals needlessly to death for food, and not humans, is that there's a difference. So like, could you like spell that difference out for me? That if present in the human would justify the same treatment.
I can
I'm
do that.
Ukrainian, so
I'm
we
gonna
do
let
it to
the
humans too.
I'm down with that.
I didn't hear the bad joke. Can you make it again?
No, I said I'm Ukrainian, so we do it to people too.
Okay.
I'm down with that.
Alright,
But
so-
no,
Maybe just like not talk anymore. Let me talk to the other guy.
I
You
believe.
don't need to attack my Ukrainian friend, first of all.
See,
Second of
thank you, Bliat.
all, no problem, my friend. No problem.
Listen,
Yeah,
so
I can
answer
judge.
my question or not speak.
Well, first of all, don't fucking demand being around.
Answer my question or don't speak.
You're not in charge of.
What are you gonna do if I don't answer?
Yeah, you
Well,
can't.
I guess you lose then, right?
I mean, Lou,
Not me.
first of all, I'll crush you in the debate, but I'm not gonna sit here and jump through your vegan hoops. Just
Yeah.
No, you're gonna answer my questions though, like an adult.
Here's what I'm gonna do, tough guy. I'll answer the
You-
question.
you know-
If you can't identify the differences between a fucking fish and a human being, I'm talking to a retard.
No, see, so you're profoundly confused. I'm not asking you for differences. I'm asking you for the difference that justifies needlessly killing them. That
Yeah,
if present in you and I,
they're fucking.
would justify it.
I survive.
If you can't figure that out on your own,
So listen. You're profoundly confused right now, buddy. Hold on, let me talk for a minute, okay? I'm not asking for any random differences, okay? I'm asking for the difference or differences that specifically justify the treatment that they go through, okay? And if that difference or differences were present in you and I, it would have to justify the same treatment, okay? That's what I'm asking for. I'm not asking for small differences or, garbage, just meaningless, worthless differences between the two.
Sure, so I'll give you an easy one right off the bat. This is just the first one right off the top of my head. How about the capacity for suffering more than like a trillisecond? Okay, if you kill a human being's family member, they're going to be tragically impaired for the rest of their lives. If I kill a fish, does that fish's friend recognize that?
So what are you specifically saying?
Not. I've got you in a corner. Answer my question. I demand that you answer my question.
I don't even fully understand what you're saying to me.
Answer my question. I demand it.
I
don't. I guess you lose then, right?
I don't fully understand what you're asking me.
See, that's what you're doing to me. That's how you debate.
No, I actually asked you a simple question.
Let me explain this a little more. So what he's saying is, by killing a human being, you're not only affecting that human being, you're affecting the society and the people around that human being. Animals, as far as we know, do not have the same, or certain animals, I should say, because I know animals have different intelligence levels. On the most part, fishes are not as intelligent as, say...
Wait, so is it intelligence levels or is it capacity of suffering?
Hey, first of all, I didn't know this Ukrainian guy was like a genius. Hey, bud. What's up?
Hello. Actually, I'm a Slav. What you expect?
Yeah. So is it about intelligence or what's it about?
Well, did you just get here from winning a chess tournament, bro?
Yeah.
Wait, how'd you know? I kid.
So once again, is it about intelligence or is it about what the first guy said?
It's about intelligence and impact on the things around it.
Okay, so you're talking about extrinsic value, right? Extrinsic. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Let's not harp on the semantics. You know what we're talking about.
This is so template. Like, come on, dude.
What?
Okay, so let's word it like this. If I went out there, I grab a gun, and I go see my local Bob. We say Bob. There you go. Bob's mowing his lawn, and I shoot him. That's going to have more effect than if I'm out fishing and catch a fish and eat it.
Yeah, why?
Oh my God!
Because someone cared about Bob. Bob had family.
Okay. So nobody cares about the fish. All right. So what if you kill somebody that nobody cares about? What if you kill like a homeless man? What if you just kill someone who no one cares about?
Human beings and animals are not the same thing.
Well, no, hold on, Amy. You guys said it was about the extrinsic harm that it would cause killing a human. But what about a human who nobody cares about?
Yeah, we still don't kill humans because of species reasons.
Yeah. I mean, Stalin tried this, and it didn't work too well.
Yeah, that's
okay. Okay, so we're gonna.
And yeah,
people found out about Stalin. Wouldn't it be okay if nobody found out about us killing a homeless guy?
I literally don't
care.
There would certainly be a lot less suffering. It would be a little bit closer to fishing for a fish.
Yeah. But I care, as the Ukrainian of the group, I care about that homeless man.
You know what? As a human being with compassion, I guess that, man. This may sound crazy to vegans, but I care about homeless people.
Yeah, but you said that you said something about extrinsic harm that could be caused from killing the person. So why would you care about a homeless person?
Because I have compassion. I care about all people. I care about all people because I have a big heart.
Okay, but the reason you say it's okay to needlessly kill animals is a reason that we can apply to humans, right?
I mean, and a lot of people do. They're called sociopaths, though.
Okay, so if we apply it to the homeless person, why is it wrong to kill that homeless person?
Because he has made impact in society, or he is going to make impact in society.
Okay, if they haven't, if they haven't and will never, would it be fine?
I think even the worst homeless guy is inspiring to me in a way.
Yeah, any human being will have impact on other human beings if he ever interacts with anyone else, which I bet you that homeless guy on the corner asking for a few rubles will probably make impact on someone
So
by
it's not
telling
okay to kill the homeless guy because he inspires you?
Because other human beings will be impacted by his death.
Exactly.
How? How if nobody
You know,
cares
if
about
I'm
him?
being inspired by a homeless man and he suddenly gets brutally murdered, it's going to affect me.
Okay, can't I say that about an animal though?
No, because it not in. Well, yeah, technically, it positively affects me because then maybe I get some salo. This is pig lard.
Okay,
Maybe
what
I
if it
get some
negatively
salo
affects
and I
me though?
What?
What if it negatively affects me though? I'm using your same justification. That cow's inspired me. I would feel awful if it died.
Can I ask you a question, Jordan? How are you feeling right now? Are you feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling
Well,
pretty
a
good.
cow just got stabbed. How are you feeling good, dude?
Wow.
Fucking ridiculous.
You get used to it. I don't know what kind of point that was, but
Oh,
okay.
then it doesn't matter if we keep
That's
killing
exactly the point, though, because you're
Yeah.
saying
Well,
you
no, it's
are
not the point.
impacted.
Yeah, there's a homeless man who just died right now too. Is he impacted? Like, what kind of point is this?
Well,
them. Yeah,
fucking
that was
sucks.
someone's father or son.
Yeah, that's
Listen, listen, guys. I'm not in the mood for low IQ interruptions. Okay, so please stop.
Low
Low
IQ
IQ
interruption.
interruptions. Okay, so let's say this. Let's
So
say
listen,
this.
if you say it's not okay to kill the homeless guy because you care about him and you would be impacted by his death, I can say the same thing about
Hold
an
on.
animal.
That's fair, but let me just say this. Let's say the guy had no family, no friends, and he got killed. It would still suck more for humanity that he died than a pig or a cow that died for me.
Oh, of course, everything held constant. I would say the death of a human is worse than the death of a cow. Of course, I think all vegans.
Okay,
would say
but that is the entire argument, and that's why it's difficult to have this conversation with vegans.
Well, no, we're not
because
talking about death. We're talking about needless murder, though.
There's no
Well,
needless
how is it
murder if they
needless?
need it for food.
Yeah.
That's kind of the
so,
point.
So let me ask you guys: do any of you guys here need to eat animal products to live, to
Hell
survive?
yeah, I go to the gym. I need that shit. It's convenient as fuck.
Well, that's kind of a different discussion.
Okay,
but like,
okay. Let me run the question by you. You ask all the questions so far.
No.
Go ahead and ask the question, my Ukrainian friend. I'm all ears, bud.
Duh.
No. I kind of got a few things to say. We're not going to keep derailing. We're not going to keep derailing here. Okay, so you're going to let me speak, or you're going to remove me from this Google Hangout.
Hey, can somebody mute this vegan? I can't hear my Ukrainian.
You're going to let me speak, or you're going to remove me from this
I'm
Hangout.
trying to listen to Ukrainian. You're talking.
I don't care who you're trying to
we want to hold on a second. Let me moderate here. Just let him ask the question, then you guys can further the discussion. You're not going to help by saying, "I don't need these low IQ interruptions," and you guys can shut up and wait.
I don't need your low IQ interruptions, Amy. I don't.
Okay, but you're gonna have to deal with them because you're here on my channel, sweetheart. So
Well,
if you want to have the discussion,
you're a great moderator. You're a great fucking moderator.
Well, I've just started, so let the guy ask the question and then further the
Okay,
discussion
sure.
from there.
He can
Go
ask
ahead.
his irrelevant question. Go for it.
Go ahead, Swat.
Okay. So in this world, we have both overconsumption of food and then a huge underconsumption, starvation, malnutrition. Oh my God, English. I can't say
malnourishment.
Malnourishment.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But if we have these two problems, we can't even solve that with our current means of making food. How do you expect us to farm enough food to feed every human being without eating meats or anything like that when it takes more protein from other foods to make up for what we had in meat?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, you've done it again, bud. You've done it again.
So two things.
Good point.
Actually, we already make enough plant foods to feed 10 million people. If the animal agriculture industry was completely removed, or world hunger would end. I can substantiate that later if you want. Secondly, I'm gonna go back to what I was gonna talk about. So, do any of you think that you need meat to survive? Like, look around. There's 6% of vegans in the U.S. I mean, you can look at the studies. We're healthier than you guys.
Show me the vegan society.
Sorry, I was
vegan
going to say,
society?
I don't even necessarily think we need them to survive. I think it improves our quality of living. I don't think we need it to survive. What I will also say is that I'm not going to respect some unreasonable compassion for a life form that doesn't even have the cognizance to mourn the death of their loved ones. So what if I suddenly started saying, hey, I suffer every time somebody breathes in air.
Listen.
Value, and I think we need to respect it. I would say, no, that's unreasonable. You can't. I'm not going to respect that. I'm not going to, even though you're suffering every time we take a breath of air, I'm not going to stop doing it because you have an unreasonable level of compassion for this air.
Listen. Why can't you stay on point? I asked you a simple question, man.
Why can't you stay on point? I just shifted topics.
No. Yeah, you shifted topics. Yeah, that's not what I'm going to allow to happen. So you're going to answer my question, or you're not going to speak anymore.
I'm not going to allow that to happen. Actually, I do very smooth transitions, and I need you to keep up.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you're very good at derails. Yeah, you're good at derailing the conversation. Good for you.
Get on with it.
Yeah, this is
you
really
need meat to survive. Do any of you need meat to survive? Yes or no? Yes or no?
No, just like you don't need anything other than water, just like you don't need to read, just like you don't need, I don't know, a tongue to speak. You don't need anything above a few basic things.
For me to read and do any of those, do sentient beings need to be murdered as a direct result of that action?
Driving, yeah.
Okay, well, we accept that a certain amount of indirect deaths are going to occur from.
Why? We should stop.
Because we need transportation to fucking live in a
why can't we
beneficial society?
Transportation
for those books,
or
those
maybe
books
everybody
are based
should
off of
carpool.
History.
Listen, this is kind of derailing again. But
if
listen,
you're muted, you're being kicked. Just so you know.
Yeah, those actions don't actually, cause actual like death, needless death. Okay, like direct needless death.
Okay, how about this? You live in a nation. You live in a nation, but to withstand any other nation, to keep a nation and keep your land, most human beings have had to fight for it, which causes death. Do you have to live in a nation to survive? No. Do you need community to survive? No.
So what you're advocating is complete nonsense, right? Like you don't want to live in a society that's conducive to, benefiting the entire population. Like what are you even saying?
What I will say.
Do you want to? Well, hold on. Do you want to live in tents? Do you want to eat mud? Like, what do you want to do? Like, what kind of argument is that?
That's actually kind of what you're proposing. You're saying we shouldn't do anything that we don't need to do. You're saying let's not do anything that we don't absolutely need to.
No one ever said that. I said don't do things that actually infringe on sentient beings in a negative way needless. That's what I've said.
They're not. We've already established they're not.
Okay, listen, buddy. When I buy meat, animals have to be murdered as a direct result of that fucking purchase.
Animals are murdered.
When I read, that doesn't infringe on anybody. Okay, so that's not a good argument. Now let's get back to my point. Do you need meat to survive?
You don't have to. Nobody cares about your.
We already answered that argument.
Okay, do you need meat to be healthy? Do you need meat to be healthy then? Yes. Do you need meat to be healthy then?
I mean, I certainly do.
Yes.
So you said no. You can't say we don't need meat to survive, but then you need meat to be healthy. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you can.
What? You can survive healthily. What are you talking?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it doesn't even make any sense. Listen. Damn, we're gonna have to get into the health if you guys think that fucking.
Well, isn't the healthiest option including fish though? Isn't it like veganism with like a?
No, I don't know anything about the whole fish thing. I've heard a couple discussions about it.
I think the literature says that eating a little fish is best. So.
Yeah, I heard the same thing. I'm not actually too sure.
I think the health discussion is pretty pointless because not everybody.
Yeah, I agree.
Not everybody lives optimal health, so nobody really cares about being
And why do you consider like the happiness we get from delicious meat needless?
Yeah, that's a great question, actually.
Why do I consider the happiness you obtain from meat needless?
Why do you think you face so much opposition? Pleasure plays a huge part into it. I know that's not an argument to you because it's selfish or whatever, but people have a hard time giving up meat because it is such a source of pleasure for them in their lives.
Well, sure. People have a hard time giving up rape because the pleasure that they get from it.
Yeah, but I don't think that's exactly this. You can't really compare the two things.
No, it's not even comparing the actions. It's just taking the justification of obtaining pleasure that is quote unquote needed, right? I
don't even think rape is a pleasure thing. I think it's more of a biological I need to spread my seed thing.
Yeah, but if it was, let's just say it was, yeah? How about that?
Yeah, but the question is, where do you draw the line of what is needed, right? Like So like
if you don't need it to survive,
roadkill, right? Creating roadkill because you drive every day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you're inconsistent on your driving shit. Like,
I'm not.
It should need to drive. It's really simple to like step away from.
But dude, no, I'm not isn't an argument. So you were saying earlier, right, that Emma wasn't good enough to argue veganism, blah blah blah. So now we're here with you, and you think that you are. So if we're pointing out an inconsistency, saying no, I'm not inconsistent isn't exactly an argument.
Well, no, you haven't pointed out an inconsistency. You said that people hit deers with their trucks, and then you said I'm inconsistent. So provide an argument, and don't just claim that I'm
sure,
not.
It's super simple to abstain from that. You can simply not drive. You can drive maybe a moped that wouldn't kill a deer, you know.
Okay, let's all drive mopeds then.
Carpool and always carpool, so there's less.
Let's all drive mopeds then.
But
And actually, you know, I'm not even going to make that point. Listen, so we accept a certain amount of indirect human death from transportation.
Why?
So it isn't inconsistent
Why
for
do
me to accept
humans
that.
not matter more than animals?
No one's saying humans matter, dude. Or humans don't matter. No one's saying that.
I want to know why.
That's a Freudian slip there, bud.
Sure. Yeah, as a population, we've accepted that a certain amount of indirect human death will come from transportation. That's something we've accepted.
As a population, we've also accepted there will be some animal death in order to feed human beings.
Yeah, but the thing is that the eating of the animals is needless, and driving isn't.
Yeah, it sure is.
Can I ask you a question?
No, so hold on. How is driving needless? Like,
I don't drive.
Okay, cool. But like, let's say transportation was just completely removed. Would society be able to function?
Sure, we could find other ways. Yeah.
Well, no. How? Because there's no planes, there's no boats, there's no planes, there's no boats, there's no nothing.
Why
how do you think people did stuff before that?
No, listen. You sound really silly right here. Literally, like you sound silly.
Why?
It's a little.
Oh, look at that lizard.
Huh?
I think you should.
Mark the dragon.
I think you should start activism for.
Yeah, so I mean, if you remove transportation from the world, then society crumbles, and I'm pretty sure you don't want that to happen.
All right, so you're not listening to me at all. That's cool. All right.
Well, no, that's what you're advocating for.
Jordan.
No, I'm advocating for a better way of transportation.
You tried to prove an inconsistency in me, and then you weren't able to. So do you want to try again?
I 100% did. You have not refuted it.
I just told you we accept a certain amount of human indirect deaths as a result of transportation.
Why? You did not answer me. Why we did.
I literally told you.
I gotta go, guys. It was nice talking to everybody, especially that Ukrainian guy.
Hey, don't worry. I love you, man.
We should find a way to contact you.
Thank you. I just want to say, better luck next time to the vegan. You had a bad time tonight. Maybe next time you'll do a little bit better. Thanks for hosting this great combo, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye. Have a good one. Bye.
Okay.
So yeah, my answer to you is that transportation is needed. To have a fucking beneficial society for all.
Yeah, but why can't we have a transportation that doesn't kill animals?
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Why don't you advocate for that?
I'm cool with that.
But a lot of animals are getting killed, and you don't advocate for it.
What do you mean I don't advocate for it? I will always advocate for options that don't kill anything.
All right, so I'll see.
Okay.
I'll see when you do it.
Now I want to ask you a question. Now.
Yeah, man, go for it.
You say, "Oh yeah, veganism, it's so good, so good." Now, veganism has been optioned throughout all of history. Why have we never seen a vegan society? Or why do we have no modern first world country that goes, "Hey, we're all vegan"?
Do you think that's an argument?
No, it's a question.
It's a question.
Like I don't know. I don't know. What does that even mean?
It means you look at all societies today. You're saying meat's not important, but all societies have eaten meat. We have not had a society that is vegan only.
Okay, what do you think that means?
Has survived.
What do you think that means, though? Like, and first of all, that implies that there has been a vegan society. Well, what you said implies that there has been a vegan society that didn't survive, and that's not really true. So, secondly, what point do you think this makes? Because I'm not even going to respond to it if you don't understand the importance of your own point.
What point does this make? Am I just being...
No. He's like
or does other people understand what I'm saying?
Well, no, I'm asking you for the point. What's the reason you're making that point? What's the conclusion of that point?
Oh yeah, it is.
Because you've made the statement multiple times that it's the same whether we have meat or not. But all I'm asking is, why do we not have vegan societies then? Because obviously we have many societies. Society is kind of.
What point do you think this makes, dude? You can't just keep reiterating the point. What does it mean?
Okay,
why are you making the point?
So evolutionary history, that's something that you guys like to discount from your argument and say that's not an argument. But is evolutionary history and nature itself not a huge factor in this whole situation?
Sure, so it completely is. And yeah, but we could also talk about a lot of other things that are a part of our evolution and nature, right? Like rape and murder, okay? Why is it okay to eat meat?
Okay, but rape, hold
on. Why is it okay to eat meat needlessly? Because it happened in our evolution and in nature, but not rape people and murder people because it happened in our evolution.
Dude, rape harms other people. We have advanced to a point where we recognize that rape infringes on the rights of other human beings. Sure. Now, there's a difference between species, which is another thing that you guys fail to recognize. And that's what makes the argumentation difficult to do. Because if you are of the mind that human beings and animals should be afforded the same rights, then it's difficult to have the discussion. Okay, then what do you think?
I think they have the right to not be fucked with and have the right to freedom. They're pretty similar to us. They just can't speak a language and fucking.
But we breed those animals to be food. So if you just suggesting we stop breeding them?
All right, you actually successfully derailed me. So I'll address that point in a second. So we're not talking about harming like any specific being. You said that it's okay to eat meat because evolution and nature. So I mean, you still haven't refuted why it would be wrong for me to rape and murder.
Okay, rape and murder have been acts of war. They are what you do during war.
What's your point?
That is the fucking point.
What does that mean?
Eating food. Oh, hey, how about we compare this now?
Yeah, hey, that doesn't matter, Ukrainian guy. That literally doesn't matter. We're talking about the justification of it being evolutionary or an evolutionary, adaptation or it being in nature.
Eating
We're not talking about war.
Hold on. Eating meat versus rape, one does not hold as much credence.
I'm not comparing the two.
But you just did that.
No, I'm applying your justification to a different scenario.
Okay, but again, like I said, rape infringes on the rights of other human beings, and we want every human being to be free and not be harmed by the actions of another human being. Animals we consider to be in a completely different category.
Yeah, so like I said in the beginning, what's the difference or differences between the human and animal that if present in the human would justify the same treatment? What's the difference?
The difference is
they're not human?
The difference is, yeah, exactly. They're not human for one.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. So let's talk about things that aren't human. Would you be perfectly fine with killing all animals that aren't human?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, obviously.
You are.
Yeah.
Okay, so what if an alien species came down to planet Earth, infinitely more sentient, infinitely more intelligent?
Yeah, if they killed us, too fucking bad for us.
Well, no. I'm not saying they're killing you. I'm saying would it be okay to kill them because they're not human?
Fuck yeah. Don't you think we want to protect our species from the alien invasion?
You're assuming that they're like harming us. What if they just came down and it was possible to rationalize with them? It was possible to have like a peaceful.
We could try, but I mean,
well, like it was possible. Like let's say like a Star Wars cantina, like where there's just a medley of different species of people who all just have a civilization together.
I think at that point
that's possible.
Intelligent and above what we are at our standard. Therefore,
because your standard so far is just species.
So
the standard you gave was evolution and species. Let's say that's a totally different standard.
Let's say an alien civilization came and they were highly, like, way beyond advanced, with intelligence. Would you say then, if they started eating us, what do you think that would mean?
I would call that immoral.
I would call that life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not a moral argument. It's really, would you prefer to live in a world where they didn't try to eat you?
Sure, I'd prefer it, but I mean...
Okay, so then morally you don't think it's okay for them to eat us, even if they did?
No, it is moral. I just would prefer not to die.
Outside of
myself.
That's
the difference.
Yeah, thinking outside of myself and thinking like objectively, They're the higher intelligence. I guess it is moral for them to eat me.
So you think it's moral for anything to kill anything just because that it has a higher intelligence?
They must know something I don't.
To be fair, they
no,
probably
they're a higher intelligence. If they're doing
that's
it,
just assuming that there is something else that justifies it. Let's just say that there isn't.
But you're
any
assuming
other
there's
thing.
not. Without
well,
being
no, because we're taught in the hypothetical. We're literally saying that intelligence is what they're saying is what allows them to kill us.
No,
Do
I
you
don't know if
accept
that's
that?
what it is. I wouldn't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
If they told me that, I guess I would.
Exactly. So is it about them not being human that makes it okay, or is it about the intelligence level?
I don't know what it is. They're so highly advanced. They know
Dude,
something.
I'm giving you the hypothetical. I'm telling you what it is. You keep.
Whichever one it is, they would know better than me.
No, it's about what you think. Why would you think it's okay for the aliens to kill you?
Because they know something I don't.
Dude, that's just how shit
No, they
works,
don't.
man.
It's literally just
Hold on.
Okay,
Hold on.
listen,
Wait. This is the hierarchy in nature, though. This is like the food chain that people refer to. There is a hierarchy.
Oh, okay.
If they are better than us, then they can
Okay,
kill
listen.
us.
Let's just say hypothetically, there's a being higher on the food chain than us right now. Would it be morally permissible for them to just slaughter all of us?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. All right, you guys have a nice day. You guys are a bunch of fucking morons. Tristan's a balding ass fucking faggot. AIU's a bald fat nerd. Faggot.
Stupid. You guys totally
Oh
just,
my god, he just
I don't know how you guys can sit there and just say that philosophical science is wrong when it says like appeal to nature isn't a fallacious reasoning. You guys use that 100 times. So
I don't see
fucking
why not.
dumb.
Why is it dumb? Explain
Dude,
it.
Go.
Why are you getting angry? Explain it.
Yeah, explain the anger. Like, what is the deal?
Why are you getting angry? Explain it. You can explain it calmly, right?
Yeah.
Your name is Silent Man. I mean, come on.
Here's a toast to you. Just explain it calm.
Yeah. Chill out, man.
This is discussion. It's not hostile.
Yeah, I mean, people are going to get passionate, right? And that's fair. Fine, we understand that.
Like the other guy did, he just cried and fucking left. You don't got to cry and leave. You know, you don't got to yell. Like,
yeah, what is it with that? Oh, they don't agree with me. I can't handle it anymore. Bye! You guys are fucking stupid. Like, what is that?
That's what we're here for.
I guarantee all of you disagree with me on multiple subjects.
Yeah, most likely.
I guarantee I don't care.
Yeah, me neither.
No, your opinions, I have mine. We're both human.
Okay, well, Swat, what do you think is a view that you hold that is particularly contentious or generally is?
I got one.
This is a bad topic, guys. Come in person. I want to be on this in future. Let's not.
Well, first of all, you're gonna be on in future because you can actually talk to us, and obviously you're not gonna rage quit. And we're actually, I would like to make sure I can get a hold of you some other way. But tell us, we're just interested to know.
Let's think. I believe that this is a hard question. I not come into this thinking. Sorry, most of my views are, normal human being things.
Okay, but, like abortion. What is your view on abortion?
I believe that abortion after the brain stem is complete being made is morally wrong because then you're killing another human being without anything else.
Actually, if any argument I've heard, that one makes the most sense is because if the brainstem is developed, I can understand. Yes, I can totally understand where you're coming from on that. Okay, what is your position politically? Now we're going to use the American metrics left or right. Are you able to kind of put yourself in a position between that scale?
No, depressingly so. I used to be what's considered leftist.
Yeah.
But with modern day culture, I am, I guess, what you would call far right. I don't believe government should have control of everything. I don't believe that anyone should tell me what I can or cannot talk about. I believe stuff like this should happen more often, where everyone just gets together and has a good time. I also believe the guy who's working in the shop right now with the snake.
Yeah,
that awesome. Snake is cute.
Yeah, it is a cute snake.
It is awesome.
Really cool.
Who is this? Hey, flapping.
Oh yeah, let's hear from him, man. He's been
yo, what are you doing, dude? What's up? Unmute your mic or I will kick your ass.
Oh, but I like seeing the cute
I try, I
snake.
try.
It makes me happy.
I do too.
Yeah.
I like your very cute accent. It makes me
Oh.
smile.
Oh,
Hey.
thank you.
That was terrible.
Oh.
What are you talking now?
I am of Indian descent. I cannot do accent. Go ahead. Hey, what's up, flapping?
I was drinking as you said that.
Hey, let him talk. Hold on. Let's be quiet. Let's let him talk.
We're just hanging out, selling dog food.
Awesome. I might need dog food.
Do you have a specific position you take on this whole veganism, not veganism thing?
I eat meat. I like meat. That's my
You
position.
mean all right? Okay.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, you got more people who eat meat to come on here than vegans. That's odd.
Yeah.
Let's take a poll overall. Who here is vegan? Who here is normal?
I'm vegan.
I don't know what non-vegan is.
They call us carnists.
Non-vegan. Normal people.
Well, humans are naturally omnivorous. Yes.
Omnivorous. Yes. If you only eat meat, then you are weird. If you only eat vegetable, then you are weird. If you have middle ground, then you're what we call a human being.
Yes.
Yeah, not that hard. Though my drink is running low, so I may disappear for maybe a minute.
That's okay. That's okay. You go get another drink.
See, you support me.
Mhm.
But
I got you, Euclid. I got you.
I got probably quarter of drink left.
Okay.
Oh, Jordan is back. Jordan, have you finished spurging? What's up?
Yes, yeah, I finished.
Right, hold up. Before you do, I just want to say I'm actually here now, so we can start the stream.
Oh, Jamie!
It's time for the Jamie Show!
So,
all right, you guys hold the fort.
Sorry,
I need to quickly
like-
use the restroom. I'll be right
Okay.
back, gentlemen.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, well, I was in, but like I had to mute because I had a phone call, and yeah, that went on for quite a while because that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. It happens, man.
People ring me, man.
It's all good.
So what have I missed? What's going on in this shithole?
Jordan
Not much,
freaked
my
out,
friend.
yelled, left, and now he's back and he's calmed down. And
Sorry, who are these people? I don't recognize a lot of people here. Oh, I've seen Mark. Mark, I love you. Show me. Oh, he's running away, bastard. Fuck
Mark,
him.
this
Who else is
SWAT
here?
guy is Euclid from Ukraine. He's a nice guy. He's pretty funny. Silent man. He was talking before. He got a little
Is
angry.
this the guy in the shop?
Told him to chill out and talk to us normal. Yeah, there's a guy in the shop. He's working. He's selling dog food. He's got
Fair
a
enough.
Guy in shop. Can I buy some dog food? I need some.
yeah.
We got you
I don't
covered,
want
man.
to go out.
Yeah.
Okay, what you have?
What do you have? Do you have a dog?
Yeah, I have two.
We sell lots of dog food. Origin is a wonderful
sorry.
kind of dog food.
I'm getting a phone call.
What the fuck? That guy's hilarious.
Sounds like some Soviet propaganda.
That guy's really funny. I like him.
Deep heart of Eastern Europe right now.
So, oh yeah, that other guy left.
Yeah.
Yeah, he left because he said you guys didn't understand what an appeal to nature fallacy was.
No, not you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the other guy that was arguing against you.
Oh, okay.
Kumite
My
guy.
bad.
Cool. The Ukrainian guy's still here.
Mark, you sexy fucker.
Yeah, Mark walking around without a shirt on,
Oh shit! Sorry, I'm back.
showing us his nipples.
Are we still arguing with vegans?
Yeah, I guess.
Jordan came back. You guys wanna
I'm
come
here,
back?
baby.
I love your shirt, Jordan. The little flowers. It's really nice.
Thanks, dude.
You're really assuming the beta. It's really nice.
Yeah, man, I love it.
I love how clear your picture is, Jordan. It really makes me happy.
I know.
When you take the photographs, so beautiful.
Oh, but yeah, we'll wait for that big titted bitch to come back, and then we'll get the discussion going.
Yeah, if you're gonna talk about her like that, I'm gonna fucking rape you. Just so you know.
Go for it, dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
can we double team this guy? It's a joke.
I muted him.
I'm not Pador. Oh, wait, I can't say that on the stream.
Well, I just told the young boy I was gonna rape him on the stream, so it might be all right. You might not have to worry about it.
By the way, I want Shop Guy to get back. I want dog food. Come on. You're obviously American. I pay American currency. You ship it here.
You ship it. He left. He's not there anymore. He walked away from the stream.
You know.
Oh no, I see smoke though.
I see it.
Yeah,
he's coming back. Let's go. Shh, gotta be stealthy.
Yeah, that's some dog food.
Yeah, I want some dog food. Come on. Yeah. By the way, the Brit.
I'm assuming we've got new people in the audience. Yeah, you're on about me?
Yeah. I like your profile.
All right.
You're very patriotic, and therefore you're a good person.
Yeah.
You should check out my channel.
The War Kettle.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I do make vegan-friendly content sometimes.
He's not a vegan.
I'm not vegan.
He was arguing the other side.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm like as far as you go. My joke against. Who wants to hear my joke that I tell vegans to make them mad?
Yeah, go ahead.
As a Ukrainian, I must eat 3 different types of meat. I start my day with some salo, which is pig lard, which of course you have to kill it to get the lard. But you can't only eat that. Some eggs are good for the soul. And then finish the day off with a nice, cute steak.
I want to go have breakfast and dinner at your house.
I muted Jordan because he was talking about you badly, like some sort of little asshole. So I don't know if you can unmute him or if he can unmute himself if he wants to, but I can't unmute him. It just I won't unmute him. And oh no, there it goes. Oh, I think I just muted you again. Sorry.
Don't forget, everybody, to go to
Amy, are you back from taking your shit? Can we discuss this now?
Well, actually, if we're gonna start discussing this, let me go get my drink.
I don't care anything about you. So before I left, so there's 2 things.
Love you too, baby.
Before I left,
Wait, Mr. Ukrainian man, what are you drinking right now? I must know.
Vodka.
Oh,
He walked
vodka.
No.
Oh no, he's not. I was thinking again.
I am drinking totally soda pop. Yeah, let's say that. I am not going to promote any kind of lifestyle here.
I drank. So I got a white India Pale Ale, 650 ml bottle, 6.5% alcohol volume, and honestly, this is really nice beer. I'm very happy with my choice.
You know what I had recently that's also nice that comes out of America is Sangria. It's a grapefruit beer.
It's what? Sorry.
Grapefruit.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yes, it's very good. It's very like
Czechoslovakia. Very good.
Czechoslovakia has good beer.
I love it.
Of course,
so, you guys have nothing interesting to say. Can we get back to the discussion?
Wow,
You're
Jordan,
not the arbiter of what's interesting for the whole group, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
You have a little pent-up anger and hostility.
I don't know why.
Would you like to cuddle for a little bit? Maybe I give you a hug. We have a couple drinks. We can talk about what makes us. Oh wait, you probably don't like beer because it uses yeast.
No, I don't like beer because it has a lot of estrogen in it.
Doesn't soybean have a lot of estrogen in it too?
Email you
that chemical that emulates.
What did you say? Did you say soy?
I said, doesn't soy have a?
No, soy has what's known as phytoestrogens.
Yeah.
Which it actually lowers mammalian estrogen, so the bad estrogen.
For women. I'm not drinking soy.
So there's 2 things when I left. You guys all said that it would be okay and morally permissible for humans to be holocausted by a species that was higher on the food chain, right?
We said if it was us. Did you just leave to go discuss with somebody else?
No.
He left because he didn't have a real argument. That's why.
He left all mad and then came back all calm, like, "Oh, I got an argument now."
No, I had the argument from the get-go, but I just got a little annoyed. Sorry. Yeah, so I mean, you say it's okay if there's a being higher on the food chain than you to actually slaughter us all. So that actually is not a consistent position, as you said you believed in human rights in the beginning. So holding a position that actually cuts against human rights is, a contradiction. So that's the first.
Excuse me. I
So
want
that's
to
the
say
first
I
thing.
said I didn't because I'm Ukrainian.
Yeah, I
and
don't care about you, dude.
Is genocide, so I don't
Yeah,
think
man.
in well conscious I can say that.
Cool, man. Yeah, that's really interesting. So,
Yeah.
So that was the first thing. That's actually a contradiction. And secondly, you say it's okay for. Actually, yeah, we could just stick there.
I don't see how it's a contradiction.
Well, you say you believe in human rights, yet you just bit the bullet on a position that cuts against human rights.
Human rights between humans, yeah.
Yeah.
So with that position, the reductio of that is that anything that isn't human it's now okay for them to kill us.
I didn't say it wasn't. When did I say it wasn't?
So you think it's morally permissible for anything that isn't human to just Holocaust humans?
If they can, yeah, bring it.
Holocaust only refers to.
No, I'm not. No. Hold on. I'm not asking if they can or to bring it. I'm not asking if you'll fight back. I'm asking if you think it's moral for them to do so.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
I mean, if they're getting more pleasure from it, and it's moral from their perspective, right?
All right. So listen So for everyone who's listening, all 4 of you, all 5 of you, whoever the fuck you retards are, this discussion is over. They bit the bullet on the human Holocaust in 19
no biting
different
of
ways.
a bullet. That's fact.
You can have a nice day though, guys. It was fun talking to you guys.
Okay.
Amy,
peace.
On behalf of my friend Mary Jane, aka Country Father the Vegan Pussy, you're a dumb titted fat whore. Have a good day.
And you're a faggot. Who cares?
You're a dumb titted fat whore.
What a fucking sturdy little bitch.
The real question here is how did he know I was whore?
Oh yeah.
You know that face looks familiar? He was the one that begged to suck my cock. I mean,
yay! Okay, so I got SWAT on the Discord now. I'm very happy.
Cool.
What's following though?
Cool, man.
Yeah. Dude, I was the only one that said I don't know how to work this thing.
Oh, he's fantastic. Yeah, I'm glad that I was able to get you in some way here because you're going to have to come back and you're going to have to talk to us.
Come from SWAT? Is he from the Discord?
In a couple days here, I have to go help my friend move into a new place, and I'm repairing his house with him. And then I have to dig ponds, but after that...
How did you get this link, though? That's what I'm curious about.
Through the Bearing Discord.
Oh, excellent.
I was the one talking to you, literally.
I know, but I didn't check it, so that's why I'm asking again. I also be drunk. Give me forgive, okay?
Give me forgive.
I love you more than I love vegan.
Oh, perfect.
And he gives me reach around.
You guys are morally inconsistent. Yeah. You guys are morally inconsistent. This conversation is over for everybody listening.
Hey, my morals are like the dollar. They constantly change.
What a baby. That dude is such a crybaby.
Well, he's like, yeah, well, this specific vegan is shit at vegan arguments, so I could fucking do it. And it's like, okay, but you won't answer the questions, you won't explain. Nah. And it's like, what is the fucking point? He's like, this is a stupid argument, guys, so fuck you, Amy, you're a big titted whore. Bye!
He's so template. I was thinking of better arguments for him while he was arguing. Yeah. I'm like, why doesn't he go to this? Like,
okay. Can we actually have this argument now? Because I actually do have better arguments. How can you distinguish that an animal cannot feel to the extent that a human being can? So yeah, boom! I'm gonna go get myself another drink.
Yeah, I got another drink. That whole fish and homeless people argument was terrible. Like, what's his best argument? What he could have said right there easily is, yeah, but couldn't we have both, like not harming homeless people and fish? But he never said that.
Okay. I went the other way with that. I thought, I'm gonna eat homeless. We have both killed the homeless people and the fish.
Maybe we should kill homeless people and eat them, right? That'd make more food for us.
Hey, Amy. Please don't kick me. I'm gonna be muting my mic.
No worries. Don't worry. I got you. So, I mean, I think we've basically concluded that Peep is socially inept. He admits to being a spurg, but it's like, okay, do you not care to have connections with people, especially if you have something you care about so deeply like veganism and you want people to not be carnous, I guess is the best way to put it. Wouldn't you want to be able to connect with people on some human level? But he can, and he always has to leave by insulting and being kind of a dick. And does that make him think he has the higher ground or what? I really do wonder about that.
It makes him feel in control. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a really angry dude. It's like, why are you so angry, man?
We have low IQ, right? So like our feelings don't matter, you know? Kind of like our argument.
Well, yeah, he has an IQ of 140, yeah?
Do you know what?
Yeah, just like Aaron.
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
that Sean? Sean, did we hear you?
That just goes back to my thought of these people just wanting to own. Yeah, I hear you now, but it's
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, you're low though.
It's low.
No, it's full.
Oh wait, that sounded better.
All right, but can you hear me now?
Yes.
Very good.
There we go.
Yeah, I saw your
so that
question.
overgrown,
Go ahead.
that overgrown sperm was a fucking little shit.
Yeah, he
For
kind
sure.
of is. He admitted to it and like he's okay with that, but it's like I don't get what your motive is then. If you want to sit here and be angry at people, that's fine, but you also have this cause you care about and you want to talk to people about it. So do you think that's the way of going about it?
Well, he basically did a fucking Anna Kasparian.
Yeah.
I'm fucking better than you, like every second. And I'd just like to tell him that if some aliens came, you know, to Earth from space, human rights would go out the fucking window.
Yeah,
all out
that's true.
war.
Yeah, we'd
fucking
probably be
idiot.
killing each other to survive and shit.
Yeah, and
feeding
you know,
them to the aliens.
Yeah, I don't think they know.
Exactly. You know, it's like
I can
you
cook
know,
some good human, I swear.
Look at the history of warfare. Like there was no like ethics to warfare until like after the Second World War, First World War. It was no holds barred. Like
There's still
Yeah.
no ethics to warfare.
yeah, but like there are now. You know, like there's the Geneva Convention. There's all these things we've put in place because we've experienced war. We've never
does
experienced
anyone
war with a
listen to
fucking
Geneva
alien race.
Convention?
Yeah.
Well, we had a soldier that ended up going through the court system for killing a terrorist, basically. Some Al
Had that a
Qaeda.
few times. Yeah, we've had that a few
Ukraine.
times.
Ukraine wait fast to respond civilian areas because maybe there was insurgents there. Geneva Convention, not the big thing.
I thought that whole alien argument is hilarious, right? Like,
oh, that I loved it.
Yeah, and it's like, well, if they're, I'm like saying they were so advanced. I'm like, if they're like hundreds of thousands upon hundreds of thousands of years ahead of us, you know, they know something I don't know that makes this moral. Like,
It's also the use of language too. Chrissy's like, talk about postmodernism. She's probably fucking around, but like, I think a lot of the problem that we have talking to people in general is that people seem to take language and then they add their own definitions to things, and then it makes it difficult to have a fucking conversation at all.
Exactly, like the murder thing. Murder is defined as you know, one human killing another human. It doesn't apply to animals.
Exactly.
It's that fucking like it is. Yeah, it is killing. You can get that, but for him to say it's murder is
That's in the definition
I mean,
as well. The dictionary definition says it's between human and human, not human and animal.
Yeah, and if he was gonna call that murder, and then it's also murder when people kill people, is it murder when another animal kills another animal?
Right.
That's what I want to know, and I'm open to like vegan arguments, you know, like whatever. If this kid wants to come on and say it, like if he can put across something that's intelligible and he's not gonna fucking call me a idiot or whatever, I'm fine with that. But like, yeah, he just gets really angry, that kid. I don't know why.
By the way, I'm dying to say this every time I see the snake dude. Snake dude. So you work in pet store, yes?
Correct.
I used to work in pet store once, and I have to say, snakes taste great. now, for all the vegan viewers, I know you can't take a joke, so that was joke. I'm letting you in on secret. They don't taste great. They taste like chicken.
Tastes like chicken.
This cake tastes really great.
Okay, that was
He's eating
another
it right
joke.
now.
That was another joke. Do not cry and send in hate mail to me because please, I can only laugh so much a day. But, yes. To answer your warfare question, war always has had ethics. It's only until recently that we took away the ethics. The Americans did that in particular. You weren't supposed to kill officers first, and you weren't supposed to come at your enemy without going in basically straight at them or from the sides. You know, in normal movements, you're supposed to announce it's a battle first. The officers speak. America changed that, and the rule book has been changed so much over time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's constantly evolving.
America, fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Calling again to save the motherfucking day, yeah!
America!
Freedom is the only way, yeah!
Yeah.
With that accent, that sounds like a Euro pop.
Yeah, the new Eurovision hit.
Yeah.
By the way, Amy, does this go on YouTube?
Yes, it is live right now,
It's live
darling.
on YouTube.
To all our YouTube viewers, I believe all of you are very attractive and beautiful people as long as you're not vegan. And I like vegans. I have vegan friends. That's lie, but we can act like I do. Actually, I have vegetarian friends, and I've had a vegetarian meal. Didn't fill me, wasn't good, but I've had it.
Yeah.
Dude, Alf said he would even eat humans.
Yeah, 100%. Why wouldn't
Yeah,
I?
but that's
Yeah, I'm with Alf. I'm
Yeah,
with
why
Alf.
wouldn't I?
Give me a high five.
yeah.
Yes. I've
Yeah.
never heard a good argument for why someone wouldn't eat a human.
Alf, I think that's more to do with your ancestry than anything else.
Yeah, maybe.
You
My
know what?
ancestors ate many people.
For me,
Well,
personally,
hang on. Can I just say that for me, I just say like if it's ethically sourced, I'm up for giving human meat a try. That's it.
you know, for me,
Yeah, I'm not
the
about
hard-
killing people. I'm just saying I'd eat.
Yeah, I'm not even. What's wrong with that?
for me, the hardest thing about a vegetable to eat is the wheelchair.
Fucking hell.
I hope I'm bringing laughter to everyone's day.
You are.
Yeah. I like you, man.
The
You're
drunk
cool.
vegan. Guys, we have a new visitor. The
Drunk vegan. You know, the drunk vegan, you and me could get along a little bit because I see we have one
both
thing in
drunk.
common.
Oh, Miguel Odin. Miguel. Oh, this is one of your people.
Oh, shit. Hola, Miguel. ¿Cómo estás?
Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo?
Yeah.
Órale, güey.
Orale, well, I'm not
Speak
Mexican.
your Spanish.
I don't speak the orales or the ways.
¿Cómo
Or the
estás?
cheese either.
He's got a picture of Odin.
What is this supposed to be?
Just to hang out.
Not even speak Spanish. I put out so much effort. You not even do it. I'm putting the guitar back now.
And we got a drunk
Ruins my
Ukrainian
guitar.
going off
I
right
thought you guys were gonna do like a debate or some shit like that. I was like, oh, sounds
Seems
fun.
like a lot of conversations at the moment.
there was a vegan in here before having a debate about it.
We have a drunk vegan and he sounds Scottish.
Yeah, and then he got really angry and left.
So it was a drunk vegan that got angry and left.
No, he wasn't.
No.
No, he wasn't.
No, it was like this
No, he-
19-year-old kid who was like, yeah, I'm a fucking spurg. And I care about veganism. Like, what do you expect? But it's like, okay, you're in here with people arguing. You don't think that anybody else is worthy of arguing veganism. And as soon as we ask him a question, he'll just shoot it down like, oh, that wasn't my point, or that's not a fucking argument. And it's just like,
Jesus.
well, how can we
Whoa.
discuss these things if you don't want to flesh them out with us? And you keep saying you're the best person to talk to, but you're clearly not.
So do you guys have?
Well, I
any
can answer any questions.
questions
I'm
and stuff,
fairly
or
confident in my position.
Are you guys just hanging out?
Okay, he's not Scottish.
Do you actually?
It's a bit of both.
We're
It's a
not
bit of
saying-
both.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's a hangout. It's a hangout. If you want to talk about something, bring it up. We'll talk about it. You know what I
Wait,
mean?
wait. Are you actually vegan?
Me?
Yeah, I'm vegan.
No, not you.
Oh, sorry.
I like you. I know you're not.
I think the drunken vegan is obviously, and Miguel is too.
Yes, sir.
Then actually, I do have a question for you because I always hear the argument that we can survive without meat.
Yeah.
But
I completely agree. Sorry.
I do a heavy manual labor jobs and stuff like that because I'm
Yeah.
Slav. That's all we do. We're poor people. We work cheap.
Okay.
How could I have enough protein in one day to allow for me to live my lifestyle?
It's not.
Yeah, I mean, protein isn't really a problem
high
since it can only be a concern when you're like an actual athlete and you like lift weights and wanna like when you're trying to build muscle.
I lift at least 800 pounds on one job.
Pounds.
All right.
In like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
In like 30
I
minutes,
gotcha.
and I work
I
for
gotcha.
12 hours. So
What I've seen the most optimal level of protein that people usually recommend, even for like extreme weightlifters and bodybuilders and stuff, it should be around 0.8 to a pound of protein per pound of body weight. So it should be like if you're 160 pounds, it should be like around 140 to 160 pounds grams of protein. My bad.
Okay, therefore, how much because okay, I eat
You're asking like where can you get it from? Like from what
no.
plants?
Yeah, what plants? Okay, yeah, that's good. Because I know most vegans go, oh, eat tofu, which I used to eat dried tofu beans. But
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of protein in lentils and beans. There's also significant amount of protein in broccoli.
Okay,
and
but how
kale.
do you expect? Okay, say that you are trying to convince people of being a vegan,
Mhm.
right? And you have people who are, I'm me being one of them, convenience and pleasure, and also because I do lift. How do you propose that you would argue with somebody for whom pleasure is important in the meat?
There's a lot of vegan alternatives that taste like equally as good. They're not as healthy as whole plant foods, which is what I do, but they equal the taste. So if that's a really big concern about like with you or someone else, and yeah, you can just like suggest an alternative. There are really bad alternatives, but there are really good ones too. So you gotta.
But what I'm saying is, how do you
try and-
argue with somebody who is all about their pleasure, right? I think the reason that a lot of vegans have difficulty talking to people is because a lot of people derive pleasure from eating meat, burgers, pizza, all the best foods have meat, right? So how would you approach that situation? You're obviously not going to spurg at me like that 19-year-old kid does by calling me a fat-titted whore, but you know what I mean? So
I'm so happy you heard that.
Right? So
Oh, blue.
So talk to me, because I've had conversations with vegans before, and I've said that I am willing to incrementally change my diet and add in vegan products that do mock meat in a certain way in order to give it a shot. That is not enough for them. They still call you names. They still say you're morally reprehensible.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what type of vegan you're talking about. If you're talking with me, I'm not gonna just like scream at you and like call you a hypocrite or call you names, and it's just not necessary.
And we appreciate that.
Anyway. So what's the point? Like even arguing is like a really controversial topic about like saying does it really help or not. So if you start name calling, it's not going to do anything. So
yeah, that's a good point.
If you have any questions,
like you said before,
but the taste thing is a really big thing about you. It's more of like experimenting type of thing. Experimenting with different types of mock
I got a
meats
question for the vegan.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. My name's Miguel, by the way. It's
Miguel?
weird to
So-
call me
what's
just
up,
a vegan.
Miguel? Mine's Mark. Nice to meet
All right.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi.
Love you, Mark.
Mark, why are you flirting with another man when I'm right here?
That's my sons right now.
Okay, hold on, guys. Let's let Mark ask his question.
Yeah. So can you be non-vegan and be moral in your question, in your opinion?
It's not that you can't be moral. It's just that veganism is ethically superior. It's not that it's immoral to eat meat, and like if you're a terrible human being if you eat meat. It's just that veganism makes you a little bit superior ethically.
Within
It's not
that
you're
dimension of
so
behavior.
better human being. It's just like a different level, you know. It's like saying that someone, let's say like a negative difference, like let's say someone that steals and someone that kills. There's a difference. It's not that significant. It's still two bad things, but it's significant, you know, that type of thing.
Right.
There's also reasons that are more mitigating. Like people are raised in a society where it's prevalent. You know, people just do what everyone else does. So it is also we're immoral just for like being raised into something. That's the way I look at it as well.
Right. I'm asking that because I'm noticing all these spurgy vegans. They're things that they found this one dimension of life where they decide they're on a moral crusade, and I think they're right in their moral crusade.
Yeah, I mean, I understand you guys. Like, I understand a lot of like meat eaters and carnists and stuff because like there's a lot of annoying vegans. I know there's a lot of annoying vegans. But the fact is that you guys shouldn't like concentrate so much in the negative stuff because there's a lot of negative shit everywhere to begin with. So if you guys should want to like be, like as unbiased as possible, like see both sides, see the positives and the negatives, then choose.
Now you already
like, what do you think is more viable for you guys?
I think the majority of people that are non-vegan, though, in the West, anyways, tend to be pro-vegan. That's what their ideal is. Right?
I think that's mostly like lip service because they don't really they think like they know what veganism is, but they don't really know. So it's like they're just talking about what they've seen in the news and stuff, which is not that much anyways. It's just like basic stuff like, oh yeah, they care about animals, that's great, but I'm not gonna go vegan, so they don't really understand what it is. So therefore they don't really care in a sense.
Do you think if they understood it and they would then act on it?
Like, I mean, it's hard to say, man. It's hard to say because there's some people that really don't give a shit at all. So it depends because there's like different arguments from different points of view. Like for example, the environment argument, the health argument, the ethical argument. There's people for everything, you know. At least for me, I know my health, which was what turned me vegan, and then the ethical part, which I kind of like started realizing after I started getting into veganism. But it depends. Like information is available for people. It's just that people are the ones that are going to have to choose to look into it and change. You know, eventually, I do believe that eventually, a lot of people are going to go vegan, and it's going to be mostly because of their own will, not because of like people imposing on them. You know,
I think it's going to be in vitro meat. I think that's what's going to be.
Yeah, why do vegans not push the in vitro meat thing more? You think that would be...
Sorry, what was that? I didn't really hear you.
Oh, sorry. I was asking, why is it that vegans don't push in vitro meat more? Wouldn't that be an excellent, like...
In vitro meat? Well, I'm sorry, I don't really know what that is.
In vitro meat is like lab constructed synthetic meat.
Oh, okay.
No nervous.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's because like it doesn't really make that much of a difference in the sense of like it still has cholesterol and it's still unhealthy and it's still like
but it ends there. But
animal flesh. It's just made in a lab thing.
Excuse me,
I think there's no suffering behind it though. So I don't know. It's more of a weird. If you're concerned about your health, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you're concerned with just like
but meat,
I guess it would be different.
Oh, hold on though. Meat in moderation. If you eat it in healthy doses, and if you're watching what kind of meat you eat, isn't necessarily unhealthy. It's just that American food habits are incredibly unhealthy.
Yeah,
right?
but I mean, it's kind of like with smoking. If you smoke like one cigarette every month,
smoking is
like
just
that,
bad.
You won't.
Come on.
It's not like smoking.
Listen. It's got like meat is kind of they put on the same level as smoking, and in some cases even above it. So what I would say is that moderation depends on how much moderation. Like once a month, it won't really affect your health that much, but you're always going to be healthier if you don't eat it. Like if you put two people, and you get one that's always eating vegan, and the other one that eats meat like once every 2 months, the one that's vegan is going to be healthier, not by a big margin though. In that
where
case,
where are you getting this from?
Huh?
Where are you getting this from? Who's they? You say they say.
Yeah.
Who's they?
No. I mean, I follow some vegan YouTubers that reference.
YouTubers? No, I mean like, come on.
I don't really know research. I don't look much into it. But I do know like the causes and stuff.
So how can you say that in confidence then?
Sorry, what?
So how can you say that in confidence then?
Because I've seen it for myself, and I know I've seen how I feel, and I've seen like the research as well. I can't cite you specific research. No. But I can't cite you. I can cite you specific research, but I know there is on it. So
Not the snake guy.
I don't know. I just find it hard to believe because we've ate meat for the majority of human existence.
Yeah, but I mean, just because it's been a tradition for so long, it doesn't mean it's the most optimal way, you know.
When it comes to health, I mean, I just don't see how the argument stands up.
May I please ask
it's more of a
because if you look at in nature with animals, if they're eating something that doesn't help the species, like they drop it pretty quick or they die out. We have not died out from consuming meat. It actually helped us in our evolution.
I have two questions for you, and obviously I'm not gonna be as I guess you could say shitty.
Sorry about that.
I have two questions for you, Miguel. And obviously, unlike the other guy, you are actually gonna be reasonable and take our questions wholeheartedly. So I'm gonna ask you two real questions.
All right, go on.
Not the normal everything you ask. So one.
Hello.
Hello. One is a lot. I've worked with vegans. I've dated vegans.
My best friend.
I noticed. No, God. Let's not go that far. I notice a lot of the time two things. One is vegans typically are weaker than most. You call us meat eaters, I call us human beings. And the second thing is vegans typically push veganism onto other people. When, I don't care if you're vegan. I don't care if you like men, women. I don't really care as long as you don't push it on me.
Yeah, I'm going to answer that really quickly. The thing is that most vegans see it from the perspective that, a diet is a diet. A lot of people see it as it's just a diet. It doesn't really matter. It's your choice, right? But a lot of vegans see it in a way, which I can kind of see why they see it that way, is that it's a diet, but it's affecting other things. It's not just affecting yourself, it's not just affecting your health. It's affecting other animals, and it's also affecting the environment. So that's why they choose to, it's not imposing it on people. It's more like asking them why and trying to make them see reasons. Some of them are too pushy. I know, I've seen them. Some of them are too desperate to make them you gotta go vegan. You gotta go vegan because it's the best. It's the best. You gotta go. But some people aren't gonna work that way. It just depends. It just depends. I've seen a lot of vegans, a lot of bad vegans, a lot of good vegans. But the ones that I see that they do that is because they see it from the perspective that it's not just there's a bigger picture. You know
what, Miguel? I'm just gonna say this one more time. Thank you for being reasonable with this. I actually have done a lot of interviews with politicians, with CEOs, with
Mr. Big Bollocks here.
Yeah, I actually am important. Sometimes, not always. Most of the time, I'm just Slav. You shoot one, three more of us come crawling out.
Just Slav.
But I want to say, I've overall had a bad time with vegans, and truly, you are a decent human being. Well, no, I'm not going to say decent. That sounds bad. You're a good person. And obviously, I'm seeing that you just want a moral agenda, which I can't disagree with. And I want to say you have been a stellar person just to relax with and talk to. Thank you for being such a stellar person with this and not pushing everything on us.
Well,
also, fuck the other dude.
I was gonna say I appreciate it, but yeah, man, thanks. It's good to be here too. I don't know any of you guys, but I think I've seen Alf a couple of times on YouTube. I'm not sure. But
holy shit! Yeah. I just realized it's Alf. Alf, I watch your YouTube.
Oh shit! That's awesome.
All
right. So we're all
two times, but I've watched it. I supported you.
We're all actually friends. So Jay, Alfie, Chris, myself, Mark, we're all part of the, I guess what you call the AIU fag squad. That's what the vegans named us.
Nice.
Can I be
I mean,
Fedora
I
too?
really like AIU. I've seen some of like AIU stuff, and he gets kind of too aggressive and shit, like unnecessarily.
Oh,
So
I
really
find
agree
that
with him.
very sad.
Yeah, that's part of the that's part of the
Spoken
fun.
That is
like
part of the
two
fun.
I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't really hate him. I don't know the guy. I don't know. He's probably just a big troll. But I
He's
just
a
don't.
friend of ours, so
I don't really
yeah.
care.
Yeah,
It's
Devin,
it's like trying to make friends, not necessarily make friends. Like it's like making enemies out of personalities, you know.
Yeah,
So
but
that type of
I get it. I do kind of understand people do have a problem with his tone and shit, but like if you're an adult human being and you can separate yourself from the feelings you get from him talking in his videos, he's actually like I find him to be quite a useful voice in any sphere, and I like how he's kind of not treating people like they're fucking children. I appreciate that. He's also a friend of mine, so there is a definite bias there. But before that all happened, I loved him. I love how he talks about shit. I love how there's no babying, and I love how he treats people like that. I don't know. It's just me.
And I mean, even like the vegans that I follow, which not follow, like the ones that I like watching from time to time would be like Vegan Games and Ask Yourself. And they don't really hate the guy. Really hate the guy, to be honest. I don't think that it's like knowing that he doesn't like complete.
Yeah, but
like,
Ask Yourself is the biggest fucking douche.
Yeah, what do you think of Ask Yourself? Don't you think he's a douche though?
Yeah, how do you not? Okay, explain this. How do you not think Ask Yourself is a douche? Because we obviously think he's a douche.
Ask Yourself is a troll channel.
You only think he's a douche because he's upset you know, the guy you're a fan of and friends of.
No.
He has no.
We actually think he's a douche from personal interactions. Like
I think they probably think he's a douche because like the way he talks to people, in the sense of like he seems
No, he just doesn't get it. He just
sometimes.
doesn't get it. He doesn't understand anything. Nothing is a valid argument to the guy, and he just wants to complete. Okay,
Say a valid argument then. I mean,
wait.
You're missing my
Like in
point.
what sense? Like if you're saying something stupid, he's gonna call it out because I've
Okay,
seen like.
but here's the problem. Here's the problem with the Ask Yourself. Hold on. Here's the problem with the Ask Yourself versus Devin Tracy debate. Devin has already said veganism is a superior moral position, and he's already explained himself, and he's already explained everything. And still, no matter what you say, Ask Yourself will come up with him because. Why? His whole fucking profile on Twitter is like, I'm a debunker of Devin Tracy. So it doesn't actually matter what points Devin. Yeah, it is. Go look at it. I took a screenshot. It says debunker of Devin Tracy.
Yeah,
so
but
he's fucking
you said that to imply like that's his whole online personality. But it's like he hasn't just he's not just famous from that. And he's built up quite a credible, like debate record.
He still looks like a fucking weirdo.
Well, I don't care what he looks like.
Drunken Vegan, are you from Liverpool or Manchester?
Near Liverpool.
There we go.
I can tell you are as well.
They've been eyeballing each other throughout the table.
Trying to figure it out.
I mean, what I think is like people who aren't vegan and they're being presented with this sort of argument. Get defensive. You know, you don't want to fucking deal with it. You feel like you're being accused of something. Like,
but he's not being defensive. Like that's the point. Like the whole joke is that vegans take themselves way too fucking seriously. You can't even have a conversation with them.
We take the issue seriously. It's a big difference between ourselves. You know.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
I said we take the issue seriously. You know,
no,
it's a big
honestly, I understand people who take the issue seriously, but at a certain point, when your overconfidence makes you make actually bad arguments and be overconfident in them.
Well, what's a bad argument?
Well,
what's a bad vegan argument you've heard?
Like what arguments are you guys talking about? Because like his main argument is like that veganism is superior, right? But I haven't the context that you guys are talking about. That's what I'm kind of trying to get to.
Right. Well, I think generally the problem with his arguments is that, like, most of us, I think, generally agree that being a vegan would be good, right? Like, I think it's a good ideal to reach for. The problem is that as soon as you question,
no, I'm just kidding. Go on.
As soon as you question one of the implication he's drawing, right, from his premises, and he just thinks it's like deductively close somehow, and you go, whoa, there's other factors in here. He goes, "Oh, that's a descriptive argument. This is prescriptive." He's like an undergraduate, like philosophy student.
Can you be more specific? Because that's worthless to say if you're not going to be specific.
Sure. Okay. So normally they're gonna do your shtick, right? Oh, you're back, Jordan.
Yeah. What's up?
They're gonna do your shtick where they draw analogies, right, with humans, and would you do this to a human? No, if you wouldn't do it to a human, why wouldn't you do it to an animal? Blah blah blah, and then reach some conclusion that you should be vegan. And then I would say something like, but there's other factors involved, like my ability to inhibit myself from eating delicious food, and then me turning into a douche, and other things in my life that have moral concern, like other humans and other things. I don't know, the future of humanity and whatever it is that I'm attempting to be moral about, right? And vegans seem to, or at least that type of vegan seems to assume that like every facet of life is deductively closed from every other facet of life, and he could say, veganism, if you're not a vegan, you're immoral, and I'm better than you because and then all the rhetoric comes out, misuse of words, murder, animal holocaust, all this bullshit. When in fact, I'm trying to explain to him how you turn people vegan. You have to understand human nature. If I'm trying to be an activist about feminism or some bullshit like that, right?
Yeah,
I can't find some like stupid analogy that isn't completely clear. Go like, well, women are like men and women make less than men, therefore deductively closed. You have to talk this through. He talks like, honestly, he's an undergraduate student that just learned a couple of big words. And that's the problem, is that as soon as somebody smarter than him starts telling him that he's wrong in the way he's drawing conclusions, or that they're not closed deductively, he starts flipping out and calling you a retard. And you're like, okay, well, you can't even like contain yourself for your own cause at this point. So not only is he kind of stupid, but he's unproductive.
So not only do I think every single word you just said is completely vacuous and worthless.
Oh my god!
Dude, you can't just dismiss an argument with vacuous.
That statement was vacuous.
I'm gonna actually say something about it. So you said, oh, they compare humans to animals. Actually, no vegan does that, and if they do, they're an idiot.
You just did that with the homeless.
You said
exactly.
No, I didn't. I took your justification and applied it somewhere different. I'm not saying animals and humans are the same. I'm taking your justification. Jesus Christ!
You said murder.
Jesus Christ!
Listen.
Yeah, you said murder. You know, murder is only a human thing. You know, morals are only between human beings, right? Because
there's definitions of these words that aren't that don't have anything to do with humans, right?
Morality is all about humanity, sir.
No, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
I mean,
that's the whole
morality wouldn't be a thing if humans were not here to make it a thing.
Yes, that's the whole vegan argument. That's the whole vegan argument.
Yeah, so sure. I completely agree with that. That morals
so why are you
do not exist without a
with us
subject.
then?
No, because
the whole vegan argument is that we can be moral and animals can't. You just disagreed with that. And now you're agreeing with it?
I never disagreed with that.
Oh my god. We can just rewind the stream.
You can rewind it and prove that I disagreed with that.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I still love you anyway.
You said
you clips back.
What did I say then?
You said murder in the context of humans killing animals.
I just didn't hear that. I didn't hear him say murder. I am gonna agree with him on that one.
All right, so listen. Do you like want to look up definitions? Because we can.
I would happily look up
the definition of murder.
What's the point? That's just semantics of a definition. Who cares? We know what we mean.
Exactly.
I get your point, but continue. Like
maybe.
All right, so listen. So you said comparing to. You said I'm comparing the animal and human. No, I'm not. I'm literally just taking the justification. It doesn't matter what immoral action I apply it to. That justification should grant that action to be now morally permissible to do needlessly, irrespective of the action.
You don't want to go through that again.
So if you say you're going to do something in one context but not another, then you're inconsistent about it.
But no, because the context might matter.
Well, no. So here's the entire context, and this is what you're doing.
They're different.
Sure. So you're saying it's okay to kill X needlessly because of Y, but you're not saying it's okay to kill B needlessly because of Y.
No, because none of us assume we're killing them needlessly. You're the one that's like throwing this word around as if it.
No, you guys agreed already. I asked you if you need meat to survive. You said no.
Yeah, but needlessly. Yeah, but I'm considering my pleasure not.
It's needlessly survive. Well, you could eat babies. You know what are you on about?
Well, you can't eat babies.
Survive off babies.
I'll eat a
You
baby.
can't survive off babies if you eat human meat. If you eat,
Don't challenge me, Sean.
Babies and carrots, whatever.
I always heard that Stalin ate only babies.
It's funny how your mom
lived.
Right.
That
if you eat my fellow Northwesterner, right? If you eat human meat, you get sick. You
All
can't
right, let's make a hypothetical where you don't get sick. Is it okay to eat babies then?
I didn't say. I'm saying
Yeah,
it's
but
not.
the species argument matters when you talk about human beings. How does it not matter how does species not matter? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, you guys already, hold on. You guys already bit the bullet on anything that isn't human. It's now morally permissible for that being to kill humans. You guys already bit the bullet on that. So
no,
anything not human.
Yeah, that's what it
kill me happily. If I fuck with bear and bear go,
yeah, nobody's talking about. Hey, bud. No one's talking about fucking with a bear. We're talking about needless here, bud. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, I needlessly fucked with bear. It needlessly killed me. You know.
I don't have rights anymore.
If you come here and fuck with me,
wait.
Maybe I give you $5 afterwards if you give me a reach around.
God damn.
Oh my god.
But I might hit you and call you Pador. But, it's 50-50 shot.
So are you saying that if a alien race came to Earth and killed us, that what is your argument about that? You seem to think we bit the bullet.
Let's say it was morally wrong for them to do that, wouldn't you?
Why is it morally wrong?
Why is it though?
Why? Because we're beings who can experience suffering, and
and so are they.
What if they know something we don't know?
Yeah, and if we kill them,
what are they going to know?
What? Say again.
What? That's like saying, well, that's like a group of tribal humans say, "Oh, what if those
are the same species?"
I'm asking
it is killers.
What?
We
Say
don't
again.
know. We wouldn't know that.
Say again.
Precisely. So it's a shit argument, isn't it?
No. Say again. I didn't.
Not even making an argument. I was asking a question.
Why is every question an argument? Can it just be a question?
I'm not saying
why are you asking it?
I want to make love, not war.
To understand what you're saying more.
I think we're crossing wires. Yeah, I didn't hear what that.
Trying to understand your side of the conversation.
Okay, so who is the person who said something last? Let's get this sorted out a little bit.
Actually, you know what? Let me sort this out because we derailed again. So what you need to understand, guy with the hat and with no shirt, I don't know your name.
The sexy one.
The moral.
You should know his name. He's a pretty big deal, man.
Okay, guys.
Okay, sure.
Let the little peeps
Guys,
speak.
let the men talk. Let the men
Let the
talk.
little peeps speak. All right, go ahead.
Appreciate that. So the thing you need to understand is that the actual action that you're justifying doesn't matter, right? It could be any set of moral or immoral actions. All I'm doing is taking your justification and applying it to different ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the actual action doesn't matter.
Yeah, we get that.
Okay, then. So you're saying it's okay to kill X because of Y, but it's not okay to kill, Z because of Y, right?
No, it's fine to kill. In my opinion, it's fine to kill an animal. It's fine for me to kill an animal, and it's fine for some, alien race to kill me if it's more intelligent and it can do it.
I mean, if we could defeat that alien race, then I guess we've advanced to the level where now they don't.
You guys are real silly.
No, we're not real silly.
I don't think it's silly at all.
It's okay for alien to kill me. It's okay for me to kill animal. It's okay for animal to kill me. It's okay to nuke alien.
Yeah,
that's all we're saying.
Hierarchy.
Yeah, so you don't
exist for a reason.
Can I just ask? Wait, hold on. Can I just ask why people think that nature gives a fuck about your morals?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Listen, stop talking about nature because that's really silly of you to do.
No, it's not. You not talking.
You're talking about animal. Fuck
you. Do you want me to tell you why appealing to nature is a fallacy? Do you want me to tell you why?
Yeah, you can.
Here
we go.
We're
tell you why.
Argument with us, bro.
Go on, tell me.
So listen. killing each other, killing other animals and stuff. It's in nature, right? They gotta eat. It's natural, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about some other natural things that these animals do, like rape and murder.
Hey, but we
Whoa.
already explained that rape. Hold on.
Whoa!
Can I just?
Whoa, dude!
Stop, Jordan. Just relax.
No, you're not making a point.
Hold on. Rape
make
is
a point.
different because
No, it's not.
Hold
It happens
on.
in nature. It happens in nature.
Stop.
It happens in nature,
Yes.
bitch.
Okay,
It happens in nature.
Stop.
It does.
It does happen in nature, yes, but societally, it is not acceptable because it infringes upon the rights of other human beings and also causes them displeasure. But humans and animals, hold on, humans and animals are categorized differently in the minds of us carnists or whatever you want to call it. So the rape argument doesn't work.
You're comparing a human eating an animal to
No, I didn't make a comparison at all.
Oh my god, fucking listen to me.
No, shut up, man. I didn't even compare anything. I didn't even compare anything. No. Listen, no.
Okay, I've muted him. Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead and talk.
All right, I may be
I'm
wrong.
not that bald
Jordan.
motherfucker.
I may be wrong, Jordan. You can correct me after this, but if you let me finish, that's how adults deal with things. Okay.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Right. It sounded to me like you were comparing an animal a human killing and eating an animal to humans raping each other.
Guys, I think he was explaining why appealing to nature was a fallacy. I think that's exactly what he was doing. Not necessarily comparing like one thing to the other. He was saying why appealing to nature isn't like a magical thing.
He was saying because animals rape each other.
Yeah.
Right.
Miguel's being a decent vegan.
I understand the fallacy.
But we have a social contract.
I feel like people don't understand the naturalistic fallacy. Okay, the naturalistic fallacy is simply a claim that if something is natural, it's not necessarily moral. But if something is natural, it still informs our human nature, how things behave, and then the ises inform our oughts, nonetheless. So like you can't use the naturalistic fallacy to take claims about nature that are part of somebody's moral argument away.
Yeah, but he was just explaining why appealing to nature is bad.
Naturalistic fallacy.
That's basically what he was doing. Yeah.
Because it's natural, it doesn't necessarily mean it's moral. But
it doesn't mean either it's good or bad. It can be both, or it can be one or the other.
It might be a bit mind-blowing, but I understand killing and eating an animal is not the most moral or ethical thing to do. But I acknowledge it's part of nature, and I am part of nature.
Okay, rape is a part of nature, murder is a part of nature, kidnapping is a part of nature.
We just explained this,
I'm a part of nature. I'm a part of nature. No.
Oh my god.
Listen. Jordan, this is it. Listen, hold on.
Go get a beer, calm down.
I've acknowledged it's not moral.
Hold on. So you appeal to nature. I push you on that, and then you switch to species. Okay, you switch to species.
Appeal to nature. I didn't appeal to nature.
Species is nature.
Jesus Christ. What?
Convenient truths about reality. It's not just natural. It's an appeal just to nature. Right?
No, it is an appeal to nature. You're saying
remember, you're using the example about rape. Okay, so let's take rape and humans. Right now, we acknowledge that rape is bad. Right? It's more bad. Now, should we do everything in our power to avoid rape?
Correct.
No, I don't think so.
I mean,
should we take away like our right to free speech? Should we like?
Wait, no, that's different. We're not talking about taking away the right of free speech. No.
Let him
basically
finish.
doing what we can, I think.
Let him finish. Let him finish what he's saying.
Oh, he left.
Yeah, he left. He's a bitch. He's a little crybaby.
Okay, after you finish, can I say something?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, he's
finish,
gone.
Please.
Go ahead.
The thing is, right? I was acknowledging that it is not the most optimal moral thing to kill an animal and eat it, but I am accepting it as part of nature. I'm not saying it's part of nature, therefore it's okay. I'm acknowledging it's not moral or ethical to do it, but it's part of nature, and I am part of nature, therefore I do it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you can do something that isn't that difficult, which is like just like whatever you're eating, like
because if I don't eat meat, I get sick as an individual.
Depends if you plan your diet properly.
So did Sam Harris. He actually was lacking iron that he was unable to get going. What was it,
Yeah.
vegetarian or vegan for a while? He was having a difficult time. So he's having a hard time balancing the ethical concerns that veganism does bring
It depends
forth.
if you don't plan the diet out. Like if you those people in
Okay, can I
meat-eating
just say
diet,
something? Hold on. This is
Yeah.
Sam fucking Harris. Do you think he
Yeah.
didn't plan this shit out? Sam Harris, for fuck's
who
sake.
knows? Who knows? There's people that are really famous and don't plan out their diets properly, and it doesn't work out for them. It doesn't necessarily have to be.
I think that he is
with,
surrounded by enough people who have enough information in any possible area that he would be able to plan his diet, and he still lacked iron in his diet, and he had
Yeah.
to go back to eating meat once in a while.
Don't you
That's
think?
what I'm saying.
Don't you think the fact
Wait, before you go on,
All right,
Vulpes,
yeah.
welcome to the chat. Also, my question is, so because we're talking about aliens, now technically fucking something that's not human is bestiality, but if alien fucks me, is it bestiality?
Yeah, probably. It's interspatial. Like I don't know.
It's a different species, so I think it would still be bestiality. I
Unmute
guess.
your mic. Join the chat. That's part of rules. There you go.
Well, like, one sec. The thing
What
about
if you,
this.
what if you enjoyed it, Euclid? Would it
What?
still-
What if you enjoyed
What
it?
if you enjoyed it? Would it still be a bestiality or a rape?
Then it would be a video on Pornhub, wouldn't it?
Seriously, you said what if you enjoy it?
Then I would be famous because I'd be the first person to have
Oh yeah.
transplanet porn. Going in Uranus on Uranus.
Maybe like light speed gone wild or something.
Yes! Okay, you're in on the porn field. Let's go.
Can I ask one of the vegans?
Okay, let's go back to the fucking
Yeah,
Sam
go on.
Harris.
All right, let me
All
ask
right,
you
hold
a
on.
question then.
Sean has a question. Go ahead, Sean.
Right, if you go vegan and you have to like plan your whole diet, you have to plan like almost every little aspect of
No,
like
you don't.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. You just have to have variety, and that's it.
Okay,
like
well,
if you
if
start meat eating diet, they tend to have deficiencies at the same rate as vegans do. It's not just a vegan thing, but only vegan people have.
Process.
Yeah.
What
What?
process to go vegan?
What? I didn't really understand what he said.
You know,
Okay.
go vegetarian first and then go vegan.
Not necessarily. I mean, I went vegan like overnight, so.
Well, you can't go overnight. It's not healthy for you.
Hey, Volpez, what's your
We're
deal?
not really
you
going
know?
to get a sensible discussion out of you guys, are we?
Is this guy just in here trolling? What's
we
up
don't-
with you?
I'm not a
Yeah, we-
troll. It's just I really need to disguise my voice.
Chris Reagan, is that you? Yeah.
Yo, this is what you get when you send a hangout to everybody and say, "Yo,
Yeah.
just come on in, y'all."
It's all good.
Do it more.
How did the link to this hangout end up in like Ask Yourself's Discord? That's my question.
Why does that matter? Why are you people so fucking obsessed with veganism that only vegans can enter? And if they're not vegans, they
No,
can
no.
get kicked out? What is the
You
deal?
didn't. You didn't. No, you didn't get what I meant. I said that. Why did this link gets like? How did it end up in the?
I'll
Discord?
tell you. So somebody in the
That's
vegan
how I got
Discord,
here.
the vegan Discord that I was in actually posted the hangout link in the Ask Yourself Discord. That's
Oh,
how you
okay.
got it. Yes, because
That's
there are some.
what I'm asking. I'm not like trying to be.
No, it's okay. Even if you were, it wouldn't matter. We're all chill here. It's all good. But like, the idea is to talk to people who do not agree and just be able to have a conversation in general. Like vegans, the way that we've experienced them, it's just so difficult to have any kind of regular conversation with them. It's like kind of funny to us, right? So my idea was like, hey, let's invite everybody in here and see what we get and see how it goes. And so far it seems to be going good, and that's good. But Ask Yourself in particular is a particular brand of person that is not willing to move outside of his ideology. He is an ideologue. He's all about veganism. But then you learn more about him and you see that, oh, he just wants to debunk Devin Tracy, and it's like, I wonder.
Well, I want to interject a little bit because I think he didn't graduate from college. But that's how these vegans are. They're very autistic. They can't think
Voltus,
straight.
you're killing
Right,
me.
yeah.
Mark's playing Enya on the guitar there, kid.
I'm trying to do what I'm doing the Unstoppable theme, bro, for you guys.
Yeah,
Can I join your vegan Discord? Because I am totally vegan. Yes. Ignore my steak.
There we go.
So I think the problem is
Go on.
with Ash yourself, what you don't like is you're saying he's an ideologue, but no, he's just putting forward like a logical consistency argument.
Okay, and that's fair.
Seems
There's
like you don't like
okay,
it.
wait, but there's
Because
nobody.
Devin doesn't like it.
But just wait, no, it's not
You
that
don't
Devin
like
doesn't.
it.
No, that's not
That's
it.
not
The
even
whole
my gripe at
the
all.
whole point is that you guys are so fucking serious about your veganism that you can't even take a simple joke as Fisher brain dead. You know how many vegans fucking tweak out and react to that fucking video, and you're like, oh yeah, Devin Tracy got wrecked when it's not even
Yeah,
about
that's why I
wrecking.
say that there's a lot of bad vegans, but there's also a lot of bad Devin Tracy fans as well. Like there's bad people everywhere on YouTube, on the internet in general. You know,
But
there's
dude, Devin
like,
Tracy, listen, Devin
that's-
Tracy is mine, Alfie's, Jay's, and Chris's fucking friend. We know him outside of his videos. So
yeah,
if
but
he's
yeah, you're right. That's
okay.
the thing. You guys know him. Like a lot of people on the internet just know him for who he shows up in the YouTube things.
And
Like in
that's
his YouTube
fine,
channel, how he shows
but
up, you know?
even so, he is never one who's like, debate me, bro. You're fucking wrong, bro. Which is what not Anthony, Richard and Ask Yourself, they keep doing. They do not get the joke, right? There's a reason he doesn't want to talk to them, period. Never mind debate. Those guys are assholes. If you're gonna confront somebody and start with "you're a fucking pussy," "you're gonna get wrecked," "you're a fucking little bitch," "oh yeah, history degree," fuck you, bro. You don't know shit. Do you think anybody is gonna want to talk to you about the cause that you hold so dear when you're treating people like that and you want to change minds? If you're coming from the position of hold on, if you're coming wait, if you're coming from the position of I want to change minds, I want people on my side. That is not the way to go about it. And in that way, Isaac is a total fucking failure.
Look, yeah, that's the thing. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about like changing the people that he debates. He doesn't care about changing the minds of the people that he debates. All he does, like, why he debates people is so people can see it and see, like, oh wow, this guy is inconsistent. Look, there's failures in his arguments here and here, so maybe I should listen to this other guy, which looks like he knows what he's talking about more so than the other one. You know, that's what I think they do, and I think they've talked about it a couple times. That's why they choose to like talk to people with big audiences, like at least like 1K or over, so they can like have people see them, like the other person, so they can actually like get people.
Hold on, let
Ash
Jay
yourself
speak.
been offered to be debated with by Brave New World. Brave New World reached out, and Ash yourself basically turned him down because he didn't have a big enough sub count. So
yeah,
I think
that's what I'm saying. He only gets they only talk to people with like big enough like a subscriber base. So the more people that they see him like debating Ask Yourself, the more people are gonna like probably get to turn vegan. That's basically what he's doing. He's not doing it to change Devin or to change cognitive thought or change anybody else that he debates. It's basically for the audience. At least that's what I see.
I think it's for the audience, but not for the way that you think it is to get them to change their mind. I think it's for the money.
Maybe there's a little bit of both, but they don't really have that big of a
I don't think
You have to go back and watch those super
anyway,
chats.
so it's not like they have thousands of subscribers.
Oh my god.
I mean, the only big one is Vegan Gains, and he only has like what 200,000 subscribers or something like that.
I hate Vegan Games so much because of the abuse on the dog. I love dogs.
Abuse on the
You
dog.
can't feed dog bullshit.
That's actually a good point because, you know, if we have to produce meat to feed dogs, don't we get to produce meat to feed humans? Doesn't it make it okay for them too?
Feed dogs dogs is what Vegan Games wants.
What the fuck? I don't know anything about
It's a
these
lie.
YouTubers, so.
So yeah.
I mean, just look at his wife.
Oh, and
Why would you want to be like Vegan
me,
Games? His wife
what
is
you were saying
ugly
about
as
Sam Harris. You know, I mean, it may be true. There's some people that don't really absorb the nutrients properly as well. There's people that have problems absorbing nutrients. That's probably what happened to him. You know, it's not necessarily a thing of the diet, but sometimes there's just like it's the people that can't really some people that can't really, you know, transition
It's
because
like
of something like that, you know.
My uncle's, I can't remember if he's vegan or vegetarian, but he's sick all the time.
Yeah.
Like, every time I hear from him, it's like, oh,
Well, I'll be honest with you, man. I've been
got a
vegan
cold.
for 9 months, I believe. I believe a little bit more than that. And since I went vegan, I haven't gotten like not even bruises or anything. I haven't been sick. And I've done my blood work and shit.
remember hearing about a study
good.
about you can get like stomach cancer if you eat vegan. You know, that's how Mr. Rogers died.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
Who is this guy? Who is this person?
I think in the end, 9 months isn't really that much, and I think you should. I'm not saying to stop doing it, but I mean, like, yeah, look back on it again in a couple.
Yeah,
But I mean, in 9 months, in a 9 month period, you can pretty much tell. Before I went vegan, I would get in between the 9 month time frame, I would already got sick like 2 or 3 times.
No, I'm saying
it's not a huge time frame, so I guess I know what you're talking about.
No, I'm saying it could be good at first, you know, and then change later on. You know, it's something you got to give time to and see how.
Yeah, but I mean, I've done my blood work and it's been all good. Like my cholesterol is way down. It's been great. It's been great, to be honest. And for me, it's been good, and thankfully it works for me. It's been better than you know, like before I went vegan. It's been pretty great. So I can't say I'm not saying that it's gonna work for everybody, but for me, it's been working.
Yeah, I don't think
there you go.
That's fair.
I personally like you, and I'm healthy.
Yeah, you're
I'm happy that you're healthy because of this diet, and I'm happy it worked out for you.
Yeah.
By the way, is my guitar too loud in the background?
Nah.
I don't hear it.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
To be loud. I'm strumming up instead of down.
There's one very important thing though. Drunken Vegan, are you still there?
Drunken Vegan.
I think he left.
He's on mute. I don't know if
he's on mute.
Volpez's voice, yo. Why? If you're muting, I'm kicking you. Just so you know. So just be aware of that, because there's a 10 people max, and if other people want to come in this shit, they should be able to, especially if you're muted. So just want you to know, Rohan. All right, nigga. If you're gonna be fucking muted, you're going to be ejected, mate.
Full pipe. You know what? If you get kicked, don't worry. I just
Get
put
the
one of
fuck
my
out.
accounts here. Then you know, that means my vote finally matter.
Drunken Vegan left, and I wanted to know if he was a red or a blue. That's the most important question.
He's a communist. He's red.
Oh, he left?
Yeah.
No, I
That's
kicked
not-
him because he was muted. If he
Oh,
wants to come
come
back,
on,
he's
Amy.
welcome. Well, he's welcome to come back. The link is public.
All right, Stalin. Fucking
Yeah,
calm down.
mate. Yeah,
Stalin.
mate.
Okay.
It's little Stalin to you, sir.
So are all of you guys like a YouTuber type thing? I know Alf is a YouTuber, but I don't know the other people.
Alf is hilarious. I watched 2 of his videos. And I think he's funny.
Jay's
But-
a YouTuber, but don't watch his videos. They're shit.
Jay, what's your YouTube? I want to watch video now. Fuck you. I watch.
The work at
The war.
Nah, they're really good. I enjoy them. Everyone should subscribe to the War Kettle.
I'll type it in the
Cheers.
chat.
Bye, teacher.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bye.
Actually, more importantly, everyone should go check out Amy's GoFundMe.
Oh, thank you.
Everyone should check out my GoFundMe. It's at Netflix.chill. If you go there, you might get a handy as we watch.
Okay, a Ukrainian handy.
Yes, you know what the difference is.
What is difference? Tell me.
There is no happy ending.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Mostly Ukrainian people are dead, so not matter.
Or fighting Russians. One of the two.
Is that still kicking off? Like in Ukraine?
What? Oh, that war?
Civil war
Yeah,
thing.
fuck that war. You know, it's just because Russians come in, and then we go, you know what? We have power now, at least somewhat. Germany gave us some weapons. We want you to get out of our land, or we kill you. And
Did
then
Russia sell all their weapons?
Then
Did
Russia
Russia
was
sell all
just
their
like,
weapons after the war?
Yes, Russia. Well, not after the
Well,
war.
yeah, they went broke, so they had to sell them.
The
They sold them to Cuba.
It's like, can someone tell Rogue to stop huffing helium?
It's
impossible. Being Alfie.
But
I want to know who this funny voice is, though. I want to know who it is.
I have an idea. Here is a polarizing topic. What's everybody's views on Israel?
I don't.
I'm pro-Israel.
Yeah.
You can't take people's land, throw people there, and expect it to go well. I mean, I'm just saying. There's no way
Oh,
that
so you're not pro-Israel.
Dun, dun, dun.
What should happen?
What should happen?
What do you want them to do?
Who'd figure?
Rightfully their land. They won a war of independence.
They actually did, so yeah, technically it is.
So what are your guys' thoughts on abortion, I guess, since we're talking about controversy and shit?
That's not a controversy.
Yeah, I'm not.
You can't work
We
out
already
that
had this discussion.
pro-choice on abortion. Get the fuck out.
I'm not against
Oh.
it. No, you don't have to leave. Don't listen to James. I'm not
I am against.
Comes on a little strong.
If it has when the brainstem is developed or functioning, I should say, because then it's a human being and you shouldn't kill
For
him.
me, it's like when it's like 8 weeks and up, since they're supposed the research suggests that that's when their like brain and nervous system starts like is actually developed, so they can like start feeling pain and shit. So I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, but if you're even alive
Yeah,
enough
not
to
up
have
to
a
8
brain
weeks.
stem, I feel like it's wrong.
yeah.
But I mean, if you want to test this theory,
Well, I'm
No.
for it for population control reasons. We have a very high population.
Oh my god, I can't not laugh at that.
Who is this? This is somebody we know.
Who are you? Can you tell me about yourself? Where are you from?
Russians! Didn't the Russians sell their weapons?
Hey guys! Hey
Can we get
guys!
Rogan to
Ice cream!
Let's set up a debate with
Oh
these two.
man, I wish we had Rose here.
Hey Lopez, can you tell me where you're from?
I'm from America.
Where in
Oh,
America?
good figure.
Around Colorado.
Okay,
30 minutes away from Vegas.
Oh, really?
Rogue. It's Rogue.
Yeah, it's
No,
Rogue.
no, no. He's playing joke because look at profile picture. It's from Fallout New Vegas.
Oh.
He's
Yeah,
just
I'm not a
troll. But I
nerd.
like troll. So
Yeah,
troll
but it's-
stay.
Yeah.
Mwah. You stay now. Congratulations until you annoy us.
Until you have to ask.
I'll tread lightly.
Oh, it's so good.
Ethan wants you to know that he's from Arizona. What do you think?
Oh my god.
Ethan should come in here.
Ethan
Yeah.
should come here. We can all
7,
cuddle.
8,
and
9. We have
talk
one
about
space
how
for
beautiful-
Ethan.
Yeah, see? We have space for your friend. We can all cuddle.
Yeah.
Ethan, you
Friend-
better
Whoa,
get
hold
in
up, hold up,
Yeah.
hold up. Ethan's not our friend. Let's just make that clear. Well, he's not
He's
my
a
friend.
fucking
I'm just making
faggot.
that clear.
Oh my god! You're not allowed to swear! You're not allowed to swear! You sound like a child!
Oh, I love this guy.
I bet I can kick
Miguel.
his ass.
Miguel, I call spooning you in particular. I want to stroke the beard.
Hey Lopez, what do you think about generational wealth?
What the fuck is going on?
No comment
I love
So there's this guy, right? And he thinks that black people are disadvantaged because they don't have as much generational wealth. What do you think about that?
Oh my god, I did not realize that was Amy. I thought it was Wolfman. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I was just like, whoa.
What about
Lopez
racism?
actually knows something.
Let's talk about something inflammatory, guys. How about racism? What do you think about the blacks in America, the crime stats in America, the blacks?
I feel like they do a
Me
majority of the
flashbacks to
crime.
this movie called Who Framed Roger Rabbits.
Wait, we need one person. Only one person can talk at a time. So let's go, Euclid. What do you think about the? What do you think about the blacks in America, the black crime stats?
I believe they do a large amount of crime, but that's only because, much like the Gopniks, that's hoodlum. Hoodlum. There you go. Americans in English. I don't know what it is in English. Fuck you. They are born into society where they are taught to be a criminal. If there was more people willing to help them out, more people to be good role models in their society, then it would be lower.
How much fucking help do we have to give them? Jesus. I mean, shit. We give them social, free healthcare, education.
No. You should take all of that away, but then have actual individual people go house by house. Like your local church or...
Fucking hell.
If there's one thing Black America needs
That's
less of,
literally
it's share.
holding their fucking hand, that is, isn't it?
Yeah, but
You
obviously
literally
they're
want
not
us to
gonna-
hold their hands.
Yeah, but obviously they're not going to do it.
Why not dismantle
We're not
the
gonna hold
churches
those
and
dirty
replace them with community centers?
I mean, I really, I don't know
I
what
love
the answer is.
Whoever
you know?
you are, I love you deep down inside.
Down inside.
That's his answer for everything, man.
There's a hole in your heart that I am filling.
Who's the Walt Whitman looking guy? The guy with the big white beard.
Walt Whitman looking guy.
that is Odin.
That's your daddy Odin.
Yeah. Well, that's Miguel.
with his one eye.
He's a nice guy.
Who's drinking right now? Is it just me and Euclid?
No.
Yeah, Mark.
It's both of the people with the guitars. Mark, you and me, we are brothers deep down inside.
Deep down inside.
I have a job as a guinea pig. They test me with certain drugs and stuff like that.
Oh no!
Don't tell them what we do on the videos.
You made a big mistake telling me.
Watch out, Alfie might get hungry.
Alfie, it is the time for the guinea pig argument.
Yeah.
What's the
Guinea
guinea
pig.
argument?
Yeah.
What is this?
You're talking about being a test subject. I'm not talking about actual guinea pigs.
Yeah.
What is this argument?
No,
I want this.
I'm Peruvian. Peruvians eat guinea pig.
This sounds. I know this is going to sound really hillbilly-ish, but I would be open to eating a squirrel.
Yeah, me too.
I think that would help reduce the animal slaughter if we started serving squirrel.
It's a little too fatty, though. That's the problem. It has too much fat. It's not good.
A squirrel?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah.
eat it all the time, but I'm not opposed to eating it.
I
just wouldn't eat a rat. You know, the rats, they got those tails. They look like worms.
It's like
That's why I
spaghetti.
wouldn't eat a rat.
It's like a double meal. It's like a rat and a worm.
I once ate the city pigeon and it had nothing in it. It was like 2 little nuggets.
Yeah, that's why you don't eat pigeons. They don't really have meat to them.
British people eat pigeons.
No, we
You
don't.
Eastern
Wait.
European weirdos eat a lot of pigeons
Yeah,
and stuff
Sean,
like
it turns out some of us in this country are retarded and they eat pigeon.
Sean, do you eat pigeons?
Chrissy.
That's how you get
No,
to
why?
Squawk.
I don't eat pigeon, Alf. Fuck off.
Fuck off, he said.
I don't eat pigeon.
I don't eat pigeons.
I know this Filipino guy who drinks his wife's urine.
Hey, don't talk about my best friend.
Oh my god.
They say it's a good way to dehydrate yourself, and plus there's some some nutrients in urine, so it's good to drink like your spouse's urine.
Actually, it's not. That's poor life choice.
Poor life choice.
Fucking piss, bro.
It's a slippery slope, you know.
So you could say he's taking a piss on me.
Oh God.
Speaking of piss, excuse me, gentlemen, I'll be back. I need to use the ladies' room.
Yeah,
oh no, save it,
Save some for me.
Oh, I can't. I gotta go so bad.
Shut.
Oh, I'll be right back, everybody. Have fun, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone want to ask Euclid a question where I will make it stereotypical for you?
How many women have you been in at once?
At once?
Hey!
He hasn't answered yet. Come on, man.
Okay.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
No, Euclid.
I have to go for me.
Where's he gone?
He left from the question. I guess he didn't like that question.
Oh no.
No, I've never been with any women. I'm gay.
Well, at least we know how to defeat the Ukrainians.
Yeah, ask them sex questions.
Yeah, if we ever have to, you know. Oh God.
Oh, by the way, how old are you?
Who, me?
Who?
Elf.
Oh, 39.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Why? How old did you think he was?
Dios mío.
I don't know. I thought it was like 25 or something. I don't know. Or 30 at the at the oldest. Sorry, man.
It's good carnage
My
diet.
friends.
Got me looking young.
I'm 16.
Depressing news from the East.
Oh,
I'm 34.
Jesus.
Do you have nuts?
I believe it. You might be American. I have depressing news. We have run out of drink at my homestead, and therefore we must go commandeer more from local Polacks.
Okay.
Therefore, when I have to go out and pick up other person who live here, I'm going to go for a bit, and hopefully she doesn't kick me. If she kick me, hopefully she do it nicely.
Okay.
That's like 40 minutes.
All right.
Oh, did you ever try making a drink in the toilet?
Yes, it was called.
Did you ever see that movie? Well, what's that movie with Will Arnett where he goes to prison? Oh, Let's Go to Prison.
Right.
They make Merlot in the toilet, but you should try making vodka in the toilet. It's really popular.
Actually, I have seen that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's a really funny movie.
Yeah, it was a bet. I dig it.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, it was
Of course you have it.
Yeah,
You're kind of blowing your Ukrainian cover, bro, with that.
Yeah. Gotta go.
You realize we literally have. You realize we have internet, right?
No.
You realize we also go to other countries, right? You realize most Ukrainians move to America.
Whoa.
There are no Ukrainians online.
Whoa.
He might be living in America. You don't know that. He never said he was living in Ukraine.
Where I live.
Is this vegan gang's wife Ukrainian?
It's true.
Hopefully not. That would be
I
disgraceful.
think she is. I think you're vegan gang's wife, man. You're undercover, aren't you?
Oh yeah, totally. My penis disagree with you, but
Question for Eastern European man. Why would it be
I'm Western
disgraceful?
European.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Why would it be disgraceful?
Why would it be disgraceful?
Anyone who's married to vegan games is disgraceful. It doesn't matter where you're from.
I thought it had something to do with him being black, because it's very racist over there.
Steamroller is here.
Oh my god, I love you, man.
Broke my speaker. God.
No.
Amy,
Yeah?
so wait, have you been watching this, or do I have to explain again?
I've been gone for the last 2 minutes. So if you don't want to go through the labor, I understand. It's okay.
Nah, you know what? For you, I will go through the
Oh,
labor, Amy.
Thank you.
I'll be right back. I gotta go take a piss.
Alright, you might get kicked then. You can't.
Oh, I like
I love that Slavic humor.
Yeah. Tell me, Euclid. Tell me.
I have sadly been informed that I am an asshole and took last drink.
What?
I know, right?
I can't believe this. I'm sorry, guys. I have a Euclid bias now. I can't.
Therefore, well, okay, I shouldn't specify. We have shitty stuff still, but yeah. So we are going probably in 40 minutes when my other friend is ready to come back. We go and we commandeer. I say commandeer. What we mean by this is Polacks need drink. I take drink from them. And then I'll probably be gone maybe 10 minutes. So muted mic 10 minutes. If you kick me, you kick me. If you don't, I feel loved.
All right, we'll try. We'll try our best.
Because I have no idea how long.
I drink with you.
See, the real struggle of this is I have to make this half last 40 minutes.
Oh, guys, guess what? I got kicked again from Satanism because McStravic is a little fucking bitch.
McStravic? Oh my god. That was
How
the
do
guy-
I join this even though I Christian?
Oh my god, what a fucking cunt.
What is this Satanism? Is it a group on the internet? Or is it the actual satanic temple? Or
Yeah, it's a veganism server and it's called Satanism, and we like to go there and start shit, and then they just don't like me, so they keep kicking me because I'm too much fun for them.
Don't worry.
Sounds legit.
You can be on my server. I not have server though.
That's okay. That is okay. Have you never? I wonder. Have you really never heard of Atheism is Unstoppable, Euclid?
Actually, no. Who is that?
Oh, we are going to introduce you to a whole new world.
You know, actually, some of my favorite performers are atheists. Have you ever heard of Penn and Teller?
Yeah, I like Penn and Teller.
Oh, I love Penn and Teller.
he's a fat fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Opus, you have now overstayed your welcome.
Didn't he lose a shitload of weight?
I can't.
Yeah, he did.
Please don't ban me.
You will now be sacrificed in the name of Stalin. I kid. I not worship Stalin. I sacrifice you in name of me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to send you a link to his channel, okay?
Wait,
Euclid?
why do I have to watch video now? You know what? I will watch video. Oh,
You
by the
will
way,
like it. I know you will like it.
British dude, the war kettler.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's me.
Hey, what did you guys think of that talk
I
you had
actually
with
watched
Jesse
your
Lee
intro
Peterson this
video, and
morning?
I liked your intro video because I like tea. Also, if you can send me tea, I love you long time. Physically,
Hit me
not
up on
emotionally.
Yeah.
Hit me up on
DM from
Twitter.
your address.
That
You'll
could
send
be
you
arranged.
official war kettle tea.
Official. Let's go.
Don't doubt it, man. Don't doubt that there will be official war kettle tea. All right, it's gonna happen.
Well, you can get yourself an official
Wait,
kettle mug.
wasn't this guy on Bearing's channel?
Who?
Yes, Atheism is Unstoppable
Yeah,
was
yeah,
on Bang's channel.
Mm-hmm.
I just never wanted to know what his YouTube channel was. But actually, he was funny. Okay, I shouldn't say want to know. Truth is, I not go through effort of looking in description, just like I won't do for anything else. But he was funny.
I understand that.
He made funny points. Such as veganism being real. Just kidding, no one ever make that point.
Are you a fan of Jesse Lee Peterson? Maybe you know him there.
I love that nigga.
Odds are, unless you send me link to video, I not know who you're talking about.
Oh yeah. I'll say.
I love that nigga.
Amy has your email, right? So.
Amy does not have my email.
Oh, you have hers. That's
But
right.
you know what? I will send Amy my email in DM. Here you go. You can have. Wait, what
Is it
is
at google.com or google.ussr?
It's not your internet. It's our internet.
I did not.
USSR. Oh my god.
Do you guys want to hear a joke? My Russian friend.
Sure.
Go for it.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. He said, I moved to America. And my kid, he go to school. They have school here. What pussy. But that's not point. He comes home one day and he says, Papa, Papa. And I'm like, what you need? I'm drinking. And of course, I understand, but he goes, I learned something in school today. Out of shock, I look down at him and say, what did you learn? I mean, he's still Slavic. No one fucking learned. And he goes, Papa, I learned song. This land is your land.
Oh, I have it right here.
This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. And like that, I slap him and I correct his stupidity. No, son, this land is our land. There you go. Communism joke.
Funny. I heard in Russia they poured vodka up their assholes.
Holy shit. Is this true? Does anybody know? Anybody have confirmation?
No, I don't know.
I know they like vodka, but I didn't know they liked it that much.
Vodka? Is that what you said?
No,
Vodka.
just Russian vodka tastes that bad.
Oh, vodka.
Look now, Alpha, not that hard to
through your
understand.
Yeah, I thought you said fog
I
hat.
know Russia's very popular in those
Speaking
states
to a
and stuff like
fucking,
that.
speaking to
Do
a
you
fucking
like-
Ukrainian, you understand him more than you understand me.
Okay, I understand you.
Because I speak multiple Englishes.
Yeah, multiple.
None of them well, but
No.
I speak multiple.
I noticed. But I still understand you, so it's all good.
Exactly. You not need to understand exactly what I say.
Yeah.
Only exact that I'm drunk. Ish. Not
Ish.
fully.
You're not laying on the floor right now, rolling around on your belly.
Oh my god. I should be doing this.
You should. You really should, man.
Who's seeing Deadpool tomorrow?
I actually.
Deadpool? What is that?
Deadpool?
Oh, Deadpool. Damn, I'm pretty sure fucked up. Deadpool.
Fuck.
I probably won't see it tomorrow.
Superhero.
I probably see it like halfway through next week. Or
By
something.
the way, I should have asked this before.
I don't like crowds.
Because of course I use Slavic humor, which is 90% swearing, 20% force.
Yeah, I'm from New Jersey, dude. I curse like crazy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so we can swear on stream.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can say stuff like "fuck you," "suck my." I can't say penis because
suck my dingus.
No, I can say stuff like "fuck you," "suck my tuku." I'm not
Tuku?
gonna say
What's
penis
that?
because there's lady in call.
Is that penis?
Yeah, kind of, yes.
Kind of.
Wait, but in whose channel is this being streamed?
Amy's the thing.
It's mine.
Wait, Amy, you're actually a YouTuber?
I am.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not really. I just kind of make videos for fun, so don't take me too seriously because I don't even take myself that seriously. But yeah, I make some videos here and there.
Don't take any people here
Lit.
seriously.
Good, good.
Please go visit my channel. I make very serious videos.
Yeah.
Meme therapy, in case anybody wondering.
I have the deepest insights into life.
Hey, you got a banana, bro?
As he
You
eats
have
a
the
banana.
deepest insights into life. Then tell me this. Why is that image arousing?
Why is that image aroused?
Who's the guy with the beard?
Well,
How'd you
there's
know
a couple
him?
of guys with
Oh, wait,
beards,
no, I
actually.
The guy that's in the chat. He's chewing on something right now.
Oh, he's eating a banana.
Who is
yeah.
looking a banana on there?
That's Mark.
That's Mark.
I'm
Who's
super
the one deep throating?
Oh, hi, Mark.
We know this person. We have to know this person.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
You're fucking with us.
Hey, Mark.
Who are you?
Mark. How about
No,
you
I
and me?
think
We
it's
can
Dan.
watch Netflix. I like this.
It's Dan.
Yeah, you saw my.
Gotta go.
He's gone for this effort. Great.
Who do you guys think Vulpes is?
I think Vulpes is
Vulpes. The V
secretly
is
my
pronounced
spirit
like a
animal.
W. Vulpes. Don't you know your Latin?
Just
I'm
like
Jennifer Lopez.
Well,
Vulpes.
Wait, doesn't Vulpes mean fox? Or
I
something
think.
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
what it
so I
means,
actually do know my Latin.
Yeah. Oh.
Vulpes is wolf.
Vulpa is in Spanish, yeah. This is the thing.
But
Not Spanish. That's not Spanish.
But the scientific term for it is, isn't it?
I would know.
No, I thought it was. My bad.
the scientific
It
term
does come.
is
It
all
does
in
start
Latin.
with.
All
The
science.
scientific name of the true foxes is a vulpes. So that's what that
See?
means.
Yeah. Okay, so Vulpes. I believe you are my spirit animal, but I also believe you are ethically wrong. So I must cleanse you now.
See, that's a callback there.
Good.
Why am I playing with a knife? By the way, any kids at home, don't
I'm
play
cutting
with
off
knife.
my penis.
Any kids
Whoa.
at home stupid enough to cut off your penis? Yeah, do it.
No, I'm not trying to cut it off. I'm trying to slice it in half and fold it into a vagina.
Oh.
Tell me how that goes.
Is that how it works?
Makes sense.
Yeah, please walk us through.
I thought it was like inside out.
Oh no! I want him to
Is
demonstrate.
this Alex?
If
Is
you are
this
above age
Johnny
18,
Alex?
Oh,
yeah. I want you to video stream this on Xtube. Yeah, we go. Only if you are above age of 18. If you're under age of 18, do it in China. I don't know.
How far are you
Hey,
from
Amy.
China? Do you ever take trips there?
No comments. By the
Hey,
way,
Amy.
guys strumming guitar.
I've got another cow rape juice and cereal. Just thought I'd let you know.
Cow
Yes,
rape.
tell me about that cow rape juice.
Full fat milk. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
What was
Wait,
that?
is there any? Oh,
Milk.
yeah, there is.
Full fat milk.
Yeah, you know, the blue lid, mate.
Hey, I just want to give you guys an update. So, Little Peep has been yapping in the AIU or the AOI Discord about this conversation, and they want to try and come in here. So, just be aware. If you're willing
That'll
to
be fun.
jump out because you don't have anything to add to this, I'd like to have some of those assholes in here.
Yeah, I'm about to leave to go play basketball anyways in like 5 minutes. I'll go.
Okay, Mark. All right, Mark. Love you.
It was nice. I love you. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Mark.
Bye.
No, I wanted Mark's YouTube.
Oh, I'll give you his YouTube. It's I'll send it to you right now. Don't worry.
Subscribe, but at least watch one video.
Don't worry, I got you.
Probably intro video.
Is the overgrown
hate
sperm
this
coming
yourself.
back? That who's coming
He's
back?
such a daddy's boy and a faggot with that blue sweater.
I vote Miguel gets to stay.
Can I?
Lopez gets to leave. Yes, I like you, Miguel. You get to stay.
Thanks, man.
Yay!
Dude, let's give a hand of applause for Amy.
Oh.
She's running this background good. She's sending me links.
I got you, Euclid. Don't worry.
That is clapping, by the way.
I appreciate it. Thank you
That
very
sounds
much.
more like sapping than clapping.
I appreciate
That's what
it.
I was doing because I have my phone in one of my hands. So sorry.
Fap slapping.
Oh yeah.
That is not what Mark looks like.
Mark? What? Mark left.
I know.
Mark is very lovely person. We like him very much.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
This weekend, you know what I like?
Hmm.
Have you ever watched Tanks Drift? It's
Who?
Tanks. Like
Hanks.
boom, boom.
Oh.
I run over your head with you inside.
No, I've never.
Oh, it's hilarious. There's a man in China who just did world record because of.
Jamie.
What has Jamie said? I want to be. How do I see your comments?
Get the fuck
You
out.
have to open YouTube video on YouTube channel, and then you have to mute stream, and you have to pull up chat. You see?
I don't know what your YouTube is.
Here, I will send you the link. I'll send you the link in our DM, okay, Euclid? And then when you see that, you click on it, and then you mute it, and then you'll also be able to see the live chat, which is what we're also referring to as we talk here. You know what I'm saying, my friend?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I'm listening to you talk over live stream now. Okay, yes, I get. Thank you. Hello,
Hey,
YouTube.
you should work in a Russian whorehouse with that voice.
Oh my god, that's such a great idea! I'll consider it, my friend. Thanks for the advice. I really appreciate it.
Wait, who's Elf Binny?
That's me.
Oh, Alf is Elf.
Oh, hey. Does this allow me to see your YouTube channel? No, it doesn't. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's get poll here. Out of YouTube comments, who here wants Euclid to stay? Who wants Euclid to go?
You could say. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
Get rid of them.
I want YouTube comments to vote this out. And that's not how many of them there are. Let's look.
What's the
I'm gonna
audience?
check
here
YouTube
is
comments, and if people harass me because I'm vegan, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get triggered.
They can delete messages.
That's a
Ask
possibility.
yourself.
But they
They're
have-
all-
Hey, vegan man, do you think there should be a special Olympics for vegans because there's a certain thing
We're
they
not
do?
special, bro. We're just vegan. God, that,
No,
I'm
but
just
they're
kidding.
not
I'm-
physically as capable as meat eaters. It's just the
God damn it.
Not asking for segregation.
My channel.
We want
Well,
vegan water
it is
fountains.
true, but it keeps honesty. There's so many vegans that lie to their athletes. They're not actually vegan athletes.
I have to ask: is this vegan in favor of vegan?
Vegan what?
Wait, what?
Vegan ethno.
Vegan ethno state.
Vegans on an ethnicity, Joe.
You know what I mean by because there isn't a word for it.
I didn't catch what you
But
said.
you know
though.
what I mean when I say it.
No, I don't know what you mean. That's what's
Dietism.
funny about it.
What we call a vegno state. You know how Jews call white non-Jews the goyim? I have a name for vegans. The
Soyum.
soyum. Soyum. That's
Soyum.
why I am soyum.
I like Jordan B. Peterson's vegans better. He always vegans or some shit like that on his talks.
I don't really listen to him anymore.
Yeah,
Who?
you know that veganism can affect your height? Vegans don't grow as tall as meat eaters.
Well, I mean, I'm 6'2", so I don't know about that, but
Well, what if they became?
Well, yeah, it's
meat
going to
eaters after
affect
they
that. You know, if you ask most women, they're attracted to men that eat meat. So they're not attracted to you.
I didn't hear it. Shit.
Okay, this is fact. Most women are attracted to homosexuals.
Most women are attracted to homosexuals. Is that what you said?
That's a good argument. I mean, that's a good...
What?
Euclid, talk to me. I want to hear more from you. You
I'm
sexy
trying-
Ukrainian man. Oh my.
I'm trying to figure out how to make the YouTube channel, how to change my name.
I see it. It says Euclid now instead of SWAT.
Well, no, I'm using my actual email instead of other people. Instead of the one I use for YouTube Red, I'm using the one for.
I don't think I've ever met someone who actually watches YouTube Red.
Actually, I really like it just because I download videos, and it's because I'll be in places with no internet. So if I want to listen to good hard bass and not pay a bunch of money for a bunch of hard bass, it's nice.
Hard bass.
Yes, would you like to give example?
I want to know what the fuck it is.
All right. Good thing I have YouTube Red and some is downloaded, isn't it?
What the fuck?
Is it true that Eastern Europeans bathe in vodka?
Yes.
It sounds like some fucking shitty grime music.
Sounds like some clubbing music.
Oh, God, that's like your techno.
That reminds me of like Puerto Rican music.
That's not what I typically listen to. I listen to
Hey, here's the deal. Ask yourself, people who are flipping out in their fucking servers. Why don't you get your bitch asses in here if you want to talk, huh?
Just let them flip out. Fuck them.
Hey, ask yourself, even you can come. I bet I can wreck you.
This would be so hilarious.
I'm a Volpez fan. Yep.
Wolpez, it's pronounced with a W.
Wolpez! Sorry, Wolpez!
It's Vulpes.
Vulpes?
Órale.
Okay, so how do I customize my name as YouTube? Because I want to comment, but my name is,
If you go to the YouTube page, it uses your Google credentials, and you can change it in there. So you go to Creator Studio and Settings. Go to YouTube. You will be logged in already.
Click it hard.
And then if you click your icon in the top right corner, there'll be a Creator Studio, and there'll be a little cog next to it, and then you click the cog.
How do I change my name?
You can change your name when you click the cog.
I did.
Oh, it should give you the option to edit your name.
It shows. It says view channel.
So, are these vegans coming in here or what?
I don't know, mate.
Nah, they're scared pussies.
Exactly.
I'm their spy.
I think there's like 3 vegans that I like, which is this Miguel guy, Tristan,
I feel
and
like
Kelly.
Miguel doesn't suffer from the problem most vegans do.
I want to ask,
is they don't come enough.
when you have dinner or a snack in your room, do you ever does anyone ever eat in your room at all?
Me?
Oh,
right now.
Sometimes I like to take dirty laundry, like my underwear, and use it as a napkin. Is that normal?
Yeah, you're fine.
That's cool.
Oh my God. Do you ever crave meat since you've not been
I
eating
think
meat?
that would be really sexy, though. Like, if you have
first
sex with
week?
a girl, you take her panties and you wipe your mouth with them.
I just want to make something very clear here. So I got banned from the Satanism server.
Yeah.
Al Near said he is not reversing my ban. He says that it has caused too much chaos, and all of the other admins are mad at him for letting you back in, and it's causing him personal grief. So he's just going to leave it because he doesn't want all of his friends to be mad at him.
I'm sorry, but aren't Satanists meant to be like evil and shit? Like they love chaos. Like what the fuck? There's some pussy Satanists.
Yeah, they are.
You are what you eat. Except in their case, they not eat pussy. That's why they're mad.
Honestly, who named their group Satanists? They sound like a bunch of faggots. It's like these Star Wars nerds who like the LARP in real life and call themselves Darth Satanus or some shit.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Hello, it's Mar. Yeah, what the fuck that name is? Mariano.
Mariano?
Hey, is Vegan Gaines' first name Richard?
Yeah.
You know that Dick is short for Richard.
See, but the problem with Richard is
Or you can call him
that's
Dickie.
big.
Dickie Burgess.
So
I think
you
that's
have
his
to
name.
call him Richard. Oh, who just left?
Chris? Something? I don't know.
Chris, yeah.
Chris? I don't know who
Call
Chris
him
is.
Dickie Burgess.
Chris.
Wait. Who
Spelled
was
with
Chris?
K like pussy.
Oh, it was the guy that wasn't talking, right? Because yeah.
Chris, yeah, he's gone.
Wait, was Chris the one with the snake?
No.
No.
Oh,
That was another one.
Chris has chickens, not snakes.
Yeah, he was the one with the chicken.
I not care about chickens. I care about snake.
But it was a black chicken. It was a black cock.
Oh, so it was bigger.
Yeah.
Just kidding. It was just less appreciated.
Oh. Bada bing.
Amy. Amy.
If you do not like racist humor, yeah, good for you.
Check the classroom, man.
I'll be that in a moment.
Wait, what are we doing?
What time is it?
By the way,
Right.
why no
Late.
one
I should
responds
head
to
off
me?
soon.
Yeah.
I wonder
I'm
if
gonna.
vegan games will come on.
No, you won't. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, Sean. Good night.
Yeah,
Did you
Good night, bro.
So,
May God bless your soul.
Yeah, night, vegan guy. Nice speaking to you. I'll see
Yeah,
you later.
likewise, man. Have a good night, Sean.
Bye.
Laters, dude.
Good night, Tea Kettle. I miss you.
Alfie, baby. Love you.
Good night, Jay. Have sweet dreams, man.
Elf, now that it's just you and me and late at night, how about you come a little closer?
Hey.
I can't.
You turn the lights down low.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, Miguel, are you the vegan guy?
The what?
Yeah, he
You're
is
the
vegan.
vegan guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you pick on my friend Miguel.
Your first name is Miguel. Does that make you, Spanish or something?
Spanish. Yeah.
Habla español?
Yes, un
So you're a
poquito.
wetback, are you?
Oh, shit.
I'm a what?
Hey, I'm Hispanic too, Vulpes.
Wait, Elf, you're...
I'm a whiteback? That's what he said. I didn't hear him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You make self-consumption.
I'm white and Hispanic. I'm mixed.
But you're still a wetback, right?
Yeah, sure. Man.
You're still a wetback, right?
This voice reminds me of this movie called Who Framed Robert Rabbits or Roger Rabbit. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Judge Doom?
Yeah.
I love that movie. I can recite the line. Remember me, Eddie, when I killed
my God.
your brother?
Oh my God.
Well, everybody, it is time in our YouTube stream that we must talk about those who sponsor us. Today's episode has been sponsored by Metro 2033 by Dimitri. Dimitri is good man. If you are able to read Ruski, you pick up book. If you're able to read Ruski, I'm sorry that you are you.
We get it. You're funded by Putin.
Now, I was not sponsored by Dimitri, to be fair, but I want to be. So,
You like him.
yeah, he's really good author, actually. Very detailed. Very detailed.
Is he you?
No, I am not rich.
Ready or not, here I come. You can hide. Criticize you. I take you slowly.
Ready or not, here I come. I don't know the rest of the song.
Oh my God.
Let's be honest.
Kengo's like, what the fuck is this? What are you guys talking about?
Ready or not, here I come.
It's a crazy random shit going on, Kengo.
Oh, hey, did someone actually respond to what I said?
Oh my God.
This is that moment. I have to scroll up now. Bliat. I not see my message. Oh, there it is. There he is. Aha. Wait, was that response to me? Or, no, probably not. Oh, Bliat.
Wait, is more people gonna show up, or
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know.
confused.
I just tweeted it at Ask Yourself, so we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Is that what we are calling this?
I thought it was just like a hangout, like to chill. They wanted to debate or something.
They're always wanting to debate. Don't you understand? Their whole life is about debating.
What, vegans?
Because they don't have college degrees.
Straight up.
Let's be honest. If you have
Jesus.
a college degree in liberal arts, you still not
I mean,
have
at least
college
if you have an
degree.
associate's degree, you're at least not autistic.
I don't have a college degree and I'm not autistic, bro. What are you talking about?
I feel like
Yeah, right.
I feel like we are
Dude,
cheating those who are
Pat, you
watching.
want to? All right.
We
I
are
may be a
chipping
little
the
bit
people
autistic.
watching the
Excuse
stream
me, I
because
need to
you
go get
titled
some
this
water.
"Non-Consensual Sexual Relations with bovine creatures of North American variety." I feel like we are not having non-consensual sex, therefore, it's time, Alfie, I have to ask that you get on your knees.
Oh,
Alfie ain't doing shit.
You get on your knees. Fuck that shit.
We both get on knees
both get on
and
knees.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Amy takes charge.
Yep, as per
Okay.
usual.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
I like where this is going.
Mm.
How much I have left? Oh, this is nice.
I don't know, but we might end this in the next half an hour if nobody else comes.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll do some more, Euclid. We'll have you back.
Maybe I won't come back. Maybe
But
I
you,
die.
but you will come back because
I'm
you
Slav.
like us. You cannot lie.
If you don't come back, I'm gonna cry.
I like
come
big
back.
pictures and I cannot lie. All the other Slavs cannot deny that when a girl walks in, but you're working, you keep working like man.
You need to do some research, and YouTube watching on atheism is unstoppable, and then we will talk some more.
Yeah, I am about to disappear in 3 minutes, 3 to 5, or 3 to 8 minutes.
Okay.
And then
That's very
if
specific.
anyone, well, yeah, because I have specific time zone. Clear.
Ah, yes.
Clear. I have time frame. But if anyone wants to private call with me and just have good time outside of stream,
Ooh.
yeah, I heard.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I have
Yeah.
your email now, Euclid. You are trapped.
Private call? Are you coming on to us?
Maybe.
Oh, if I'm coming on you, I think this is already going well.
Not enough drinks.
Yeah, I've had
Well, the way
enough
you're
drinks.
coming on, are you sure you're Eastern European? You sound like you're French. That seems like something a sleazy Frenchman would do.
Okay, yeah.
Can you make an
I don't
Arnold
like you.
Schwarzenegger voice?
Oh, I like California.
Oh my god.
My God.
Get a new job. Get away from my wife. As the maid. Too far. My favorites are funny. They're hilarious.
Oh, Gango.
Vulpes.
Hey, Slav guy, how come you don't have an avatar?
What? Because I not need avatar. Slav is one in a
Wow, I
million.
never knew your country was so backwards. You can't even get an avatar on Google.
Meh. Kind
He
of.
cannot be bothered.
Yeah, it's not worth time. It's not like I'm YouTuber, so that, well, actually I was, but I'm not anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Do you not have any videos on your channel? I can't check you, can I?
Scary.
If you really want my channel. No, I
Yeah,
just
I
made,
do.
I just made this email, and I think about getting into YouTube VHS, but not enough of this yet.
Which of the 4 horsemen is your favorite, Slav guy?
You are my favorite. What are you? I take it you're famine because we're Slav, which means just like the rest of the Slavs, we starve because communism.
Well, I'm talking about the atheist 4 horsemen.
Joke went over my hand. I'm sorry. I tried
What's
to
the matter?
put them on.
Sorry,
Oh,
my
Amy is
dogs are
about to go
bugging
to
out.
sleep.
Amy falls asleep on streams. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, I did that the other night, Euclid.
Don't worry about it. I wasn't watching.
I was very tired because I'd gone to the gym for a while and I was like, oh no.
Don't worry about it, Amy. I didn't see anything.
Okay,
Who do
good.
you think is a strong presidential candidate for the 2020 election?
I think both of them are corrupt.
We're getting all riled up now and shit. Oh,
See,
somebody's.
Vulpus is actually trying to find a way to make me upset. That's Vulpus' goal.
I think you're a robot.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard your joint. I heard your joints move, dude. It went.
It wasn't from me either.
Oh, what are you, a robot?
All right, I will be back in a few minutes.
We might end the hangout, Euclid, just so you
Yeah,
know.
I'm probably gonna end it soon.
Yeah. Because Ask Yourself is too much of a bitch to show up. He only likes to talk to people who have a certain amount of subscribers.
Hey, I have many subscribers, all of Ukraine. That's more than he has.
All of Ukraine.
He's lying.
Well, Al, if you mix Alf subscribers with Amy subscribers, that seems like it's good enough to take on what's his name? Isaac? Ask Yourself.
Yep, that's right.
Well, we're not even looking to debate. Like we're just.
Wait, do you guys actually know Bering?
No, we've talked to Sugar Tits. We've done a live stream with her and talked to her.
You know, that's how I found out about Bering was Sugar Tits, and how I found out because of Sugar Tits is because Slav. He was like, "Hey, I don't understand what they're saying, but her name has
I thought
tits in
Sugar
it,
Tits
so it
was
can't be
Asian,
bad."
not Slav.
Yeah, I know, but Slavs like tits. What can I say? Some of us like small ones, some of us like big ones. I personally am not gonna disclose what I like.
Medium. Yeah, see, somebody's a
Because you
robot.
don't like tits in general.
Oh.
Actually, I do like tits. I like nipples and tits.
And
someone.
Hi,
Hello, Roy. Oh,
Never mind.
but Dan Wolf joined.
Never mind.
You guys are all homosexual. I mean, oops, can't say that in English. You are all pudor. There you go.
I think the damage has been done.
You
already
know,
hurt our feelings.
pudor means a lot worse than something.
What is that, your phone or your vibrator?
My vibrator. I'm working on it.
Okay, well, I will go.
Or
If
is
you
it
guys,
working on you,
if
my
you
friend?
guys ended,
Oh, wait. You're leaving?
yeah, someone's got to pick up drinks.
All right, sir. Have a good. I don't know what time it is in Ukraine, but have a good day, night.
You assume I'm still there.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna let's just end this. So I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, and we're all gonna go bye. Okay.
All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Bye.
Bye.